Tommy says, hi, Lex. I only have gin and tonic. Is there something I can make with this? I don't think so. I think you could pour it in the dirt and make it into mud.
No.
Okay?
Not the gin.
I think that's what you should do. But I do hope you do mix a drink with us, Tommy said what? And sit back and enjoy this, because Monday night, you gotta swallow down Monday night with the damn drink. So step 1 is 1 part gin. He's making 3 parts for us because he's making a drink for myself, himself, and Alexis. Robin's the love of my life.
Yes. Oh, I fucked up the thing.
Step 2, 1 part sweet vermouth. Yo, what's up, homie KP?
Jesus.
Man, baby, what do we got? Oh my God, I missed it, but that's fine, Hold on.
Somebody did something great.
Somebody did something very cool, and I appreciate it.
love calorie
Entrapment
chicken.
just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, friend. All right, step 2, 1 part sweet vermouth. Again, it's gonna be 3 parts. You know, I never thought I was a vermouth person, and now it is quintessential in pretty much any cocktail I'm having that I enjoy. Amanda's gonna come home to a mess. I actually have calories to spend enough for like 5 G&Ts. Awesome.
That's a lot. That's a lot of calories because tonic is caloric.
That is amaze. Please, I hope you upset Amanda tonight. I love Amanda, but I hope that you upset her tonight. Okay, next we've got
It's Penelope.
step. Don't kiss that dog, okay? 'Cause it's gross. Step 3, 1 part Lillet Blanc. Now this is the major change, right?
Lillet
We're going from.
Yeah, stop calling it Lillet.
We're going Lillet, the best a man can get. Lillet. We're replacing Campari with Lillet. Hey, it's Lillet. Having a Lillet day, or something like that. I'm trying to come up with a good advertising campaign that's better than Lillet.
I jumped into the next step before.
Oh, you're fine. Are you shaking this shit? Shake it, shake
I'm
y'all
ready to,
man, and make a
stir.
stir with ice and pour. Stir with ice and pour. Oh, what a frustrating Frenchman. I also just want to say hi to people watching already. Tubby T Dubs, Entrapment, thanks again for the Twitch Prime sub. Koala, what's happening, dude? We had some good fights last night, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I actually did well for once. So I just want to live in that moment a little bit. But it's also, I feel like, because Tommy said what isn't giving me the Kage, and he isn't giving me the Mika, and he isn't giving me the Bison. He's giving me, I feel like I'm able to work with his Minot as Akuma better, but that doesn't mean I'm better than him, actually, because I still haven't taken a set off of your Kage, and I'm determined to do that. Step 5, okay, can you say that word?
Cineville. It means to get drunk in French.
I was playing well, so you're welcome. Exactly. Thank you, Koala, for not joining the Battle Lounge last night. So here we go, and this is the time, no time better than the present, to observe a drink with my dear friend Jeff and my dear fiance Alexis. Cheers.
Cheers.
The Schillers?
Yes.
The Schillers?
Schiller's Negroni.
Negroni. I like.
It's good.
I thought that was
Do
a
you
bad
dislike?
face.
Yeah, you make
yeah.
a bad face?
No, I was just really rolling it around my mouth.
That's the thing, you do have to go. I forgot about that. You have to do
It's
that.
You have
Yeah.
to look like a llama. Okay, I'm done.
We meet again, Hoodlum McNeely. Also, hey Jeff, you beautiful piece of man meat.
This is really
Once
good.
saw a duck.
Welcome, one saw a duck.
I'm gonna put a little slice of blood orange in it.
Put a little
Yeah,
slice of blood orange in that
that's-
fucking
you know what?
thing. Do whatever you want, all right? Deface Jeff's cocktail with a piece of blood orange. This is a mixarian over here. This is a mixercist. And you're messing up his mix. Acquired taste, but yum. Yeah, I really like this a lot, and it's great because I'm always a little worried if it's not a cocktail we've had before.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna get, and I know this is what I'm sucking on all night. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I gotta like it, and I do like it. But you
It's,
don't want to like it too much, because then you're gonna have to take me to the fucking hospital.
You know, honestly, it makes me think of kind of like almost like a summer version of a Negroni in some ways. It's got more kind of
Yes.
refreshing, so it's probably not quite the right time of year for this, but it's the Campari being replaced. It's not quite as bitter, and
Lillet!
although I love Campari, so
The
Yeah.
best!
that's not a complaint. Yeah.
Lillet actually came from Gillette. They wanted to try something other than razor blades and aftershaves. They said, what else could we do? How about we have a little Lillette? By the way, you're listening to the sounds of Bill Evans from the Paris concert, a personal favorite of mine. I have it on vinyl because my brother recently gave it to me in that way. Let me get you all
What's up,
nice and
Buddha Goose?
cozy up on here. Welcome, Jeff.
Welcome, Jeff. Is
Uh,
that Udagu's name?
Cheers, gents. I raise this cocksucking G&T to you. Absolutely, buddy. Cheers one more time. And, yeah, here we are. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to life, love, eat, pray, go to India. If you're a woman, you go to India, Italy, and Indonesia is for what? Loving?
Yeah.
That's the love place? What's fucking to love about Indonesia? Isn't it, like, shitty there? Isn't everybody, like, sick there?
I don't know. I never watched it or read
Well,
it.
why would anybody watch that filth? Remember that, and remember he's just not into you? Like, what the fuck? Shout outs to Taylor Swift, by the way. I love her more every day than the last. The Tree 467. Hey, Holden, could you and Jake make an episode on Yu-Gi-Oh? You already did Pokemon and Magic. By the way, if you read this, thank you. The Tree, I'm sure it's gonna happen eventually. Don't have plans to do it anytime soon, but it's just such a bedrock of. It is anime. It is a competitive card game. It screams Wizard and the Bruiser, and people really do love it a lot. So absolutely, right now we've got an episode on evil Activision coming out this week. That was a lot of fun doing research.
Activision, yeah.
They are
Holy
evil.
shit.
Well,
yeah.
Fascinating story though, because they started off as a rebellion, a company rebelling from exactly what they became. And it's really fascinating. They left. It was like the head developers, the best game makers for Atari, were being treated like shit and being treated like dogs and being treated like, the opposite of a lord.
Yeah.
And they went to the CEO, and it was this guy who had like no idea what he was talking to. It was after the original guy sold it to a different guy. And they went to him. They're like, "Hey, we need like royalties and like more money." They wouldn't put their name. They wouldn't give them credit on the game because they were trying to avoid headhunters.
I feel like I've heard some.
Well, Japanese
of this,
game devs did that, right? But it still doesn't. It's not cool. And so they went and to the guy and they were like, "Hey, we want royalties and we want credit and we want this." And he was just like, "You're no better than the person who like makes the cartridge in the factory." They were like, he was just like, "You're all." He was like, "There's even more to it." But man, it's so funny. Like
that's next week.
And so they were just like, okay, then fuck off. And they started Activision and came out with Pitfall. That was their first big kind of flagship game. And Atari ended up being like, can you please keep making games for us? We made a mistake. It's so good. So anyways, and then they got through the whole great games crash, but then they just became this monster of a company.
They became the thing they hated.
Yeah, that just buys up all these indie game devs and smaller game dev companies and just feeds them through the factory and just pumps out yearly releases. You think about Activision too. They merged with Blizzard. They fucking so they were, and Destiny just left Activision. They had Destiny, they had Call of Duty, Guitar Hero. But you also look at all those franchises, and there were these big hits that have slowly just been eroded with yearly releases and oversaturation and just making these dev companies churn out the same game every single year in and year out as a part of this greedy money plan. So anyways, that's kind of a summary of the Activision episode. Jeff, I'm
seeing some names in here I don't see that often.
Okay,
I feel like I like Marquis de Moines and
hello.
Skellechairs. Wait, I'm sorry. Skellechairs. Sorry.
Skellechairs is a friend.
And so it's good to see some new faces in here.
And Screes and those are people.
Sorry if you're in here all the time and I just have completely ignored you.
I know. I always am afraid of saying that to somebody. And I'm like, dude, I'm here every fucking week.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We get drunk here every fucking week.
I'm already working on it.
Yeah, if you're going to sit here and be like, oh, why don't you notice me? First of all, I do notice you. I hear you. I want you to feel seen. I want you to feel alive. I want you to feel like I want to replace God for you so that I can tell you what to do and how to live your life, and you can pray to me as a deity. And then I want to sort of take all of you, chat, and I want to move to an island, chat, and I want us to kind of have this social experiment on this island where we're doing a lot of, mainly me doing a lot of drugs, and there's just hundreds of us, and we're, things get really dicey and paranoid and scary, and the senator comes to kind of check it all out, make sure it's okay, and then the senator gets gunned down trying to leave, and then I sort of convince everybody to sort of drink a bunch of poisonous Kool-Aid.
It's a classic tale.
It's a classic tale.
Yeah.
It's a classic tale. I used to watch more, but life got busy. Dude, it happens. What I love is people who return and come back, and the community's still here, and we're still here for you. You know what I mean?
You can tell us. You can tell us. Said notice me, senpais.
You can tell us. Hello.
I noticed you.
You can tell us.
My
Blessed
senpai.
brave. Whenever I notice somebody, by the way, I say blessed the brave, and you say at home to the computer screen, the brave are blessed. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so blessed the brave, you can't tell us. Now you say out loud to me, the brave.
The brave are blessed.
The brave are blessed. Hey, can't stay, boys. But the
I'll say it with you in the
beard
audience.
combo is powerful. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm just turning into you, a married man, probably gonna have fucking kids. Not too long from now. I'm just becoming you. And soon
I
I'm
technically
just
should give you one of my twin daughters.
Yes,
really. So,
sure.
I
want the nice one.
That switches every
Yeah.
4 months. That switches.
What do you think are the biggest deviation between them in terms of personality? Your daughters. Like, what do you think would be the soul? This one is the crazy one, and this one is the calm one.
We're gonna have to. As soon as I do this, we're gonna have to tell Udagoos how to make this drink again. Actually,
Yes, we will.
There's a lot of people coming in now, so we'll catch you guys up.
We'll,
but
right after
but I
we
will
answer
say,
this.
I will say that there's a lot of overlap in their personalities. They get along great, and they're actually they have a lot of the same kind of interests, and so that's cool. So they play together really well for the most part. But I would say one of them is the leader, a little bit more of like the outspoken, and she's the one who's sort of like, it's like, I'm commanding this environment. This is all me. So what I'm saying, so I'm gonna take this from you.
Which one's that one?
That's Emily.
Okay.
And then but the other one, Violet, is like, okay, fine. She'll plot her fucking revenge.
She does it on the low.
She'll say nobody's looking now, so I'm just gonna trip you like
So,
that. So yeah, she's
there's
the evil like underling. She's Starscream to Emily's Megatron.
So there you go. So they're both like, neither one is. It's not like, oh, this is the good one and this is the bad one.
No,
they're both evil.
they're both fucking bad.
They're both bad. They're both evil.
They're both really, really sweet girls, but they can go dark too.
That is.
So they're actually lovely, wonderful girls.
That is.
But they got their little shit sides too, as all kids do.
You got a 40. You got a 40, Marquis Des Moines. Also, Jangor, sorry to hear that, but glad you could join us.
Oh, hey, Janger.
Holden, I'm really happy for you if you're going to try for kids. My son is the light of my world. I know it's douchey, and everyone says that, but he cracks my shit up, and he's only 3. You know what was interesting is...
Scale of chairs, yes. Here's to the kids, right?
Yeah,
Come on.
for sure. Cheers, absolutely. You know, I was listening to Joe Rogan podcast. I'm going to teach you how to make this drink, by the way, really, really soon. Hold on.
Scale of chairs are 3... son is 3. I got twin daughters. They're 5.5, and they still crack me
He made
up.
a really good case for like what and people talk about it and go back and forth on it, but it's like he made a good case for like, oh, it's such an important thing because you learn a completely new and different capacity for love that did not exist before the children happened, and kind of can't exist. Yeah. Without that, like you have you find a brand new capacity for love on this earth. You do. It's like, a whole That's something. I think that's a really good motivation.
The best way to put it is like it's like there's this whole other branch of love that I didn't know existed until I had this new person, and it's fine. You don't have to have it. Nobody out there has to have kids, but if you do, you're lucky because you get that.
I know. Children will teach you self-control. I'm so scared about being awful because I feel like I do have a short-ish temper.
I read this thing, but yeah, like I feel like
I feel like I react badly.
I know when
anyways,
I fuck up.
Let's make the drink. Let's make
the
drink.
All
right.
Oh,
ignore that one.
That's the end.
Okay, so this is the Schiller's Negroni. We've got gin, sweet vermouth, and Lillet Blanc. We're gonna do step 1 is gonna be 1 part gin. Udagoos, I hope you're writing this down or just making it right now. Step 2, 1 part sweet vermouth. Step 3, 1 part Lillet Blanc. This is a really easy one. I didn't even realize how easy this is to make.
Yeah.
So again, it
Well,
is 1 part gin, 1 part sweet vermouth, 1 part Lillet Blanc. So just 1 part of each of the
Negronis are all like that. They're 1-1-1.
1-1-1. Stir with ice and pour. Is
Senneville.
I am so glad, Udagoos, that you were like one of the only people
Nice.
that mix along with us. And
Proud of you, my brother.
yeah, all that good stuff. Okay, so let me first of all post the incentives for tonight. They do not change, have not in a while at least. $5 for a toast for you. We'll give you a special toast in your honor. You know what? We're gonna do more with those this time. You will get a real. It won't just be like, oh, Udagoos, here's to you. It'll be like a real. You know,
Let's make a toast to the person.
sort of
You know, we'll say like
speech,
actually
It'll
like
be
yeah.
speech time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
$10 for karaoke, any song of your choice. I love to get singing, especially around the first hour or so. It's such a fun time. And $25 for a lip sync competition. Again, you choose the song, whatever you guys want. Belkin Crispel, thank you so much for the bits.
I don't know what that means, but
And
it's,
right, yeah. What in chat? What are you drinking? I know one
Port
person-
Charles. I thought it was like a soap opera, wasn't it? Isn't Port Charles.
Port
a soap?
Charles is a soap.
I think it is.
A television show right now.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening right now? And then also Marquita Moyne drinking a 40. Udagoos making the actual drink. Let me know what you think about it. I think it's delicious. I like Lillet. I think it mixes really well with gin. I believe the Hotini was similar-ish, for sure.
Oh, there was the there was. I thought we were talking about the whole fashioned for a minute, but yeah, the
No,
Hotini,
the Hotini
had gin and Lillet, and I don't remember. I don't.
replacing. Yeah.
And I think maybe it had. You know what? It might have had dry vermouth instead. So like this is the.
Port Charles, by the way,
Siberian,
very
yeah.
peat heavy Scotch. I love peat heavy Scotches.
I'm
like
more
a
of a bourbon
smoky
and rye man
Scotch guy.
myself, but yeah, I like the smokier the Scotch, the more I like it. particularly.
Please, just give me that.
Drinking water tonight.
Nice.
Fair
I had
enough.
A really bad case of food poisoning and don't want to chance anything. Also, I once saw a duck. Having a child is like playing a mashup of Getting Over It and Mega Man without Hans. Brutal. That sounds like a million ways to nightmares. Drinking 40 ounce of Old English, balling on a budget tonight. Fuck yeah, homie KP. Hey, homie KP, can you never change and always be homie KP? All right, dude. I hope you got your painting. If you haven't gotten it yet, you're gonna get it really soon. I mailed those out a few days ago.
I still want to do another just come over and craft with you guys at some point.
Yeah,
I was supposed to do that last week,
it's just
but
so hard. I mean, the whole point of making it
Yeah.
every other Monday is on purpose so that you don't like have to come here once a week. That you get a break. So I also get that. Like, you have a family, you need to tend to them. You know what I mean? You need to give them your love. You can't just give chat your love every Monday night. And I remember it because I got a call from Emily, and she was just like, "Where is Daddy?" And I was like, "Daddy's here. He's fine." He was like, can you tell me, what does his face look like? And I was like, Jesus, Jeff, spend some more time with these fucking daughters.
no, you should try coming home and they fucking scream because they think like there's like a house invader. Because they're just like, I don't know who this is. It comes in.
Killing man in the room. There's a killing man. My painting arrived today. Fantastic. Doing a bourbon tasting at home. Old Granddad 114 is winning right now. But Knob Creek Single Barrel is on deck. Have I had the Single Barrel Knob Creek? Knob Creek was a big one for me when I was young.
Yeah.
When I was younger.
I definitely had Knob Creek, and I'm sure I had the Single Barrel. I've heard of Old Granddad, I feel like, but I've never had the Old Granddad 114. How is it?
Please tell us how it is. Yeah. Also, let me tell you how the fuck it is, okay? Because I have a little background information. We'll do our little history lesson up top here while we're still not too hammered to have this conversation.
Hey,
What's
Nerdy
up,
Nerdy?
Nerdy Nerdy? How you doing? So here we go. Just a little bit of a history. Now, this is not your daddy's Negroni, all right? I'm going to give a brief history of the Negroni, which we've actually done before. There it is. Lay down the facts, Hodor. Absolutely. So here we go. And then I'm going to spend a lot more time on... She's a man, baby, with a 5 from entrapment. I need validation law. Love you, beautiful fuckers. All right. I think it says fuckers. Hopefully it doesn't say a different word. Yeah, it says fuckers. I know my audience. I know my fucking audience. Entrapment. What first of all, wait, let me get it. Hold on a second.
This is going to be a thing.
a second, okay? Hold on a second.
Oh yeah.
Everybody, please gather around. Old lady! I swear, I don't even know whose grandmother, but you're gonna get kicked out of here if you keep talking. Thank you. First of all, thank you everybody for coming tonight. But I just wanted to raise my glass for a toast to entrapment. This man, he subscribed with a Twitch Prime sub earlier, which means he has Amazon Prime, which means that, you know, he's not fucking around, right? Right? He's not fucking around, right?
I think we all know.
And when he takes shits, they're big fucking shits, right? Big old.
Oh, she's
Man, baby, Gouda Buddha, thank you so much for the sub. Big, dirty shits. And that's the first time I met him. I went into the bathroom, and I literally, I thought I was going to throw up.
Oh, she's
Man, baby, thank you so much for the sub. And I was just like, man, who died in here? And he said, it's me, sir. He's very British.
Yeah.
And I said, what's your name? He's like, entrapment, sir, mister. And I said, dude, you need to see a doctor. And he did, and it was ass cancer, and they drilled it out of him. And he's a brave man.
He didn't go under anesthetic, if I remember correctly. They just he said, take the fucking ass cancer out right now.
Take the ass cancer out
I'm
right
not
now.
going to sit down. You do your work. I got shit to do. And he was
He's
on his phone, on his email and stuff.
He's a dog. He's an animal.
Yeah.
And we love him. Jeff, do you have anything else to say before we raise our glass
I
here?
just want to add that this is the person who taught me everything I know about hair care, and everything that I know about the proper way to run, in which you do not chafe the nipples. That you can run a whole like marathon. You will not chafe your nipples if you run in the same way. But it makes you feel pretty.
She's a man, baby. We'll get to you.
We're getting interrupted. Tommy, you'll get your fucking moment. All right.
So this one goes out to entrapment, dude. Stay strong, stay wise, stay kind, and keep dropping them big old turds, bro. Thank you so much. Also, everybody, please gather around.
I want to say hello. Jackie is my queen.
Jackie's my
Great
queen.
to
What's
see you.
happening? Good to see you, Carl's
bad speed.
Carly, I don't know. I hear something about her doing a 12-hour stream on Saturdays. So why don't you guys check that out?
Oh, I might be there for that.
Also, good to Buddha. Hello. Also, well, speaking of Amazon Prime, we were talking about Howard Schultz running for president at work. I work at Starbucks. And I asked, would you vote for Bezos if he ran on an everybody in the USA gets a free Amazon Prime membership platform? By the way, my southern accent really comes out when I say Bezos.
Bezos, yeah.
Bezos. But everybody, please gather around.
A quick apology to Carl's bad speed. I did not respond to her email earlier, but yes, okay. I want to talk to you about the. I'll be there for 12 hours.
You don't have to do it, dude. That'll be fine. Yeah. Just sit it out.
She'll forget this.
Tonight, I want to talk about a man, a myth, a legend named Tommy Said What. He thinks he's better than me at Street Fighter, and he's probably right. He's taught me everything I needed to know about how bad I am at video games. And he does it in a subtle way. He doesn't do it by gloating or making fun of me. He just does it by performing better and being better just with a smile on his face. He loves Resident Evil, and he loves tattoos, and he's got gigantic ear gauges, and now I'm just listing off facts about him that doesn't really, that doesn't change anything, right?
Yeah,
I'm not speaking from the heart right now at all.
Yeah.
He's kind. His dog is kind. Lexi will steal your dog at some point. He's got a fantastic wife, and I've never met his fucking family, but I guess they're fine. Well, actually, no, yeah, I haven't met his family.
Well, I just want to say that Tommy Said What. I mean, what can I say other than the fact that I've never met a man before who can like give you his headache, who can look at you and he's got a headache. He says, "I got a fucking headache. I got to lose this thing." He can look at you. He locks eyes with you for a couple minutes like that, and you're just like, and you find yourself unable to look away. And before you know it, you're like, "I'm fucking head hurts so bad." And he's like, "Thank you, man." But he thanks you every time though. It's a superpower. It's kind of evil, but it's kind of amazing too. And he taught me all my signature dance moves. I will say. There's the
rib chicken,
the rib chicken, the Idaho tornado,
the Great Mouse Detective.
Yes, the
Cloud 9,
the old Imogene goes to the party. Numbers 3 through 7.
Camp Shirlene's 45th BJ. That's one of my personal favorite dance moves.
That's actually the best one.
The best
and
one.
Yeah, that one rocks
Fart,
every freaking
throw
time.
a dart, which is my favorite one, where you literally just fart twice and then throw a dart. This one is for Tommy. Cheers, Tommy.
Cheers,
and it's
Tommy.
about time for me to make another drink.
Yeah.
All right.
I saved that last swaller for you. Which is
thank
what you
everybody.
say at the end of the BJ dance.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're going to make this drink again. We're going to show you how to make this drink again. Do we want to mix it here again while we have the table space open? Do you want to
Do you want to go into like history a little bit and all this and make it in the background? You can quickly go through things
we can do
that way. Yeah.
Sure. So this is a really easy drink to make. It's just 1, 1, and 1 gin, sweet vermouth, Lillet Blanc, 1 part gin, 1 part sweet vermouth, 1 part Lillet Blanc, and then you stir with ice and pour. And it has to be done by a filthy Frenchman, or it's really not gonna have the best effect. But why don't I tell you guys a little bit about the history of the Negroni, and then also the history of Lillet, which is really the ingredient in this Negroni that makes it Schiller Negroni. So a lot of what Negroni is Campari, but we're replacing that. So it is the most widely reported account that it was first mixed in Florence, Italy in 1919 at Caffè Castoni, located on Via dei Tornabuoni, and now called Caffè Roberto Cavalli. Now, Count Camillo
Roberto Cavalli, like the designer.
Absolutely. And Count Camillo Negroni is the one who concocted it by asking the bartender, Fosco Scarselli, to strengthen his favorite cocktail, the Americano, by adding gin rather than the normal soda water. So there it is. Now, let's talk more about Lillet, because that's really what we're talking about. Also, hello, Mark Dins. Also, a lot of people saying hello to Lexi right now. She reads your hellos, and they make her feel good, and her essence feels good. And there you go. And I cannot wait to make you so thick with child that your belly is about to explode.
What if we cannot? What if we cannot conceive the baby?
I cannot wait until your belly
get a
is
dog.
so filled with a blood sac human
It's
that you
a placenta?
feel that it will almost burst out of you, a la Alien.
It's not too late, Lexi. I know. I think about it all the time.
Holden, please be considerate. Jim appears. Hey, Holden, I'm listening to All Round Table to get through my boring-ass workday, and just want to say thanks to everyone for providing hours of racism and comedy. You are more than welcome, my friend. Thick with child. So here is Lillet and the history of Lillet. Also, I may ask you to open a window because I am sweating like a dog's hog.
Why
in
is
here.
it so hot in here?
I don't know. Maybe if you could turn down the
Yeah.
the heat too, that'd be great. Hi, Lizard.
Hi,
Hi, something I guess. I am also very excited. It finally hit me today. I think it's finally turning over from feeling really stressed and burdened by the wedding to getting actually excited about the wedding. Now that
This
things
is true,
are coming
something
together.
I guess.
It is true.
Well, I'm still burdened.
Well, I want to burden you with child.
When are we going to do our wedding stream?
I want that baby's head to be so big that it like clogs
Your penis will never feel the walls of my vagina again? Is that how big you want
Yeah,
the
I want
baby's
his head to be
be?
so big that it turns you into
Sorry.
some sort of a cavern.
That's disgusting.
And I just start referring you as my
My cavern.
If Holden's sperm is as good as Holden at getting over it,
Here.
get a dog. Yeah, absolutely. So, anyways, Lillet, okay? Can we please stop being disgusting about the child and the thickness for a second, chat, and just be humans?
Get down with the thickness.
Get down with the thickness. Yeah, I'm gonna play that song every time our lovemaking sessions happen in preparation for this childbirth. And I don't want to do. I hate water births. I think it's disgusting because I think the woman would shit herself, and then the baby's just coming out in a bunch of shit water. But not fucking yet, Nerdy Yerdy. But once this wedding happens, it's gonna be a doomsday countdown.
Give him a minute
for me, okay? But I do want to have a trampoline birth. I do want to have a trampoline birth, Lexi. We just put you on the trampoline. We kind of bounce you up and down.
Wait, did I leave the door open when I came in?
You have to lock it when you close
Okay.
it, or else it just flies open.
Oh, all right.
It's
So
totally
Babies
fine.
get shitty
It's
with or
totally
without
fine.
water holding. If that baby gets any amount of shit on it, I'm gonna call it a bad luck baby for the rest
And
of its
I'm
life.
always constipated, so you know that baby's coming out with some poop. If
Also,
I
there's
push
a,
that hard.
I think there's a big difference between a baby getting a little lump of turd on it coming out and a baby being submerged in shit water the moment it comes out of the woman and just being soaked, boiled
Pretty sure
in poop
they
water.
Don't, like,
It's so
let
gross.
the baby float
Yeah.
around with poop.
Well, the whole thing's disgusting. Just why do you have to do it in the tub? Go to the hospital like a fucking fuck idiot. There's a lot of words I'm not allowed to say anymore. And you know what I mean? So I'm not going to say the word I want to say.
You don't shame people for, like, their birth plans. Like,
Get a job, hippie, and stop putting babies in the bathtub.
you know it's like the richest people that do bathtub births.
Get a job, hippie. Why do you
Oh,
imagine
God.
it's like tons of dew? It's probably a little doo-doo. It's lots of dew, all right? Because I'm
Just
definitely
a
taking her to
little.
Chipotle on the way to the fucking...
Robokey, I'm not being over. Well, I guess I'm overloaded just by virtue of the fact that by virtue of the fact. Wait.
She's a man, baby, with the 5 for
Hey!
Nerdy Nerdy Praise Me. You got it. But first, I'm going to finally get through the history of Lele so we can get past
Okay,
this
sorry.
boring-ass section.
Well,
I
you
didn't
know,
see any of the birth because my wife had a cesarean because the babies were coming out at the same time and we had to, and so we're like, okay,
I feel like
we're doing.
that's gonna be my
And there was like a
route.
little shield up there, and I'm just up with her, and so I missed all of the, her essentially her guts being taken out, put
Yeah.
on the table beside her,
Yeah,
and then
like
think,
they are removed.
yeah,
set
it got all
aside.
full like Walking Dead in there.
I
But
can't.
I didn't see any of it.
You didn't see... I wouldn't.
No,
yeah.
no, I didn't want. Yeah, I.
Full Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Lillet is classed as an aromatized wine by European law, which is generally based on alcohol content. Vermouth is also considered an aromatized wine. It's also considered an aperitif. An aperitif, of course, something was served before a meal to stimulate appetite. It's usually dry rather than sweet. It can try to get you wanting for dinner. And then we know that aperitifs go all the way back to the 5th century because there was a Christian ascetic named Diodotos of Photiki that said people who wish to discipline the sexual organs should avoid drinking those artful concoctions which are called aperitif, presumably because they open a way to the stomach for the vast meal which is to follow. What the fuck is this crazy nut talking about? I don't know. To discipline the sexual organs. Wikipedia gets weird sometimes. That's all I have to say. So I had to include that quote. It proves they've been around since the 15th century because we have that quote. Apparently the modern aperitif was invented by a French chemist. So this is all based around malaria and people's paranoia about getting sick back in this time. So this French chemist, Joseph Dubonnet, the drug that was used to cure malaria is called quinine, and it's a medicine that is very unpalatable. So he created the aperitif with the weird way he made the wine as a way to mix it with quinine to make it more palatable, and that is why it's like ingrained in.
I think I think it. I think it might be quinine, and I think that was like
Quinine,
how they made old like sodas and things. Yeah, yeah.
So it's weird that sometimes drinks become popular because of other social things happening. So the reason why Lillet and other aperitifs got really popular was because people had a big paranoia about being sick during this time, and these drinks were associated with fighting off fever and fighting off malaria.
Dubonnet is a liqueur as well, by the way, actually, which went into the Summer Manhattan. If you,
Yes.
that we had a long time ago.
Yes.
I was trying to make up a new cocktail with Dubonnet and gin. I'd read one where they had it was just equal parts gin and Dubonnet plus some Angostura bitters, and I was like, this is boring. You're wasting my fucking time.
I think you're doing a great job.
Yeah, no. No. I meant that was I meant the drink itself was boring.
Yes,
Yeah. So I'm like, I think I can fix this. So I think I make this work, and I wasn't able to do it in time. But I was like, oh yes, there's a little thing called the Schiller's Negroni, which we've not had. I have a little bit to say about Schiller's.
And I'm almost done here too.
Yep.
Lillet comes from Podensac, which is a commune in southwest France located in the Bordeaux wine region. It is 85% Bordeaux, region wines mixed with 15% macerated, which is a winemaking process, liqueurs, mostly of the citrus variety. It is known as a tonic wine in the aperitif family because of the quinine. It is a tonic. It is a medicine, sort of. It is invented by two brothers, Paul and Raymond Lillet, who were wine merchants that founded their company in the Bordeaux region of France, La Maison Lillet. It is quinine-based cocktails. They were very fashionable at the time due to that paranoia I talked about, so I'm just repeating myself, but here I have something new to say. It ended up spreading to high society New York because it was served on transatlantic liners going to New York. So it got really popular there. I'm done. History Corner's over on my end. What do you have to say about Schiller?
Well, I was going to say the reason it's called the Schiller's Negroni is because it was actually created by a restaurateur. Well, maybe not necessarily by him, but certainly one of his employees, I guess. One of his signature drinks at Schiller's Liquor Bar, which is located in Manhattan. They closed, I believe it was August of 2017. This guy, don't worry about him though. He owns Balthazar. He owns like all these other like restaurants. I know I could tell you were all out kind of sweating whether or not this guy, was able to make it and everything.
I'm sweating because of the sheer heat
but
of the goddamn apartment. I don't know what the hell happened today.
But yeah, but Schiller's was the name of this bar. I think his name is Keith or perhaps something McNally.
I'm John Johnson.
Johnson McNally.
That was my very first restaurant job in NYC, says Lone Star K. How interesting.
Oh, was it? Oh, nice. Yeah. Can you, Lone Star K? What's his name? The guy it's McNally and it was his last name. Doesn't matter. I'm just annoyed that I'm forgetting one of the things I remembered earlier. But they closed it before, but that was just like their take on it. They want Keith. Okay. Yes. Thank you. But they were just wanted to do like a take on the Negroni that was like a little bit more of a refreshing kind of French summery version, and they came up with this, and I think it's delicious.
It's absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
I'm loving this drink, and it's a nice departure. We do so much bourbon-based cocktails, which I'll always prefer over anything else, but this is a great departure, and I think it continues to preserve some of the things I love about a bourbon cocktail. It's got a bitterness that I enjoy. The gin is present, but it's not ever present. I think Lillet, we talked about this before because we've tried to mix things with just Lillet, and Lillet is kind of hard on Lexi's palate. But when you get it right with Lillet, when you get it right with Lillet, it goes along really nicely.
I want to recommend this gin. I don't know how widespread this is, but it's called Green Hook Ginsmiths.
Nice.
The gin is.
I'm not a big gin guy, but I can already tell this is a gin I feel like I could kind of sip on.
It brought me back to gin. Yeah, it was the gin that actually like reintroduced me to gin, where I was just like, oh shit, I can drink gin again, because I couldn't for many years.
But we both digress.
Yes.
By the way, History Corner is over. Oh wait, it's not over.
We're forgetting.
What?
Oh, it is over. Yes, yeah,
it is over.
Yeah.
History. So I'll sing the song again, so everybody just know that when the song's over, History Corner's over. History Corner, History Corner, History Corner. History Corner is over. By Menon.
That's the first time and probably last time I ever beatboxed.
You did great, and we sang a song while another song was already playing.
Nice.
Leslie Allen says, after the Invaders Zim episode, I'm so ready for the Cronenberg deep dive. Yeah, it's going to happen for sure. It's funny, we're doing a director right now. We've got Activision coming out on Thursday, and right now I am starting down my research road on Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick is.
We do owe Nerdy Erdy toast.
Yes, we do, and I'm just about to do that. Thank you so much, Nerdy Erdy. I'm so glad you found the podcast and really enjoy it too. What was I going to say? But yeah, we're doing Stanley Kubrick, and we're doing it with the podcast Movie Signs with the Mads. So we've got Carolina, and we've got the oh my god, I'm blanking right fucking now on the Mystery Science Theater guys. The two guys that do...
Oh, you mean Trace Ballou and Frank Conniff?
Yeah. So we're doing that with them this week.
That's amazing.
And I'm very excited about it. I'm a little nervous about it. I want to be really prepared. It's going to be a lot of fun talking to them because they've already done an episode that, they'll do an episode about a single movie every week. Mm-hmm. And they've already done an episode on Dr. Strangelove and separately an episode on The Shining. And talked about how much they love Kubrick and just have so much film knowledge. They're really pretty unbelievable. So I'm just so excited. I went on a run earlier and listened to the episode. It was great. Okay, speaking of that, I have some more to talk about with that. But first of all, everybody, please gather around. Please gather around. We'll cut the music off. I said cut it off. All right, now you're fucking with me, dude. Now you're fucking with me, okay? That's fucked up. Don't make me send him, okay? He's the one who doesn't talk because he's super violent, okay? It's called Movie Signs of the Mads, all right? But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Everybody gather around. We're here to talk about Nerdy Yurdy. Nerdy Yurdy has come out of the woodwork as a frond, I would say. She has the voice of a demented siren. She sings karaoke with the passion of a lord. I know that I would say that she has at times challenged me with her, one-time hatred of Taylor Swift, but also in ways shown me that a person can come around and fall in love with Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Which I would say she is right now, completely in love with Taylor Swift. She is very funny. She's very courageous, most cased in her confronting her roommate with her crush for that man who lost by being asexual. And she is the reason for the season, the reason we're here today. Jeff, do you have anything to say and make it emotional?
Yeah, I do. Nerdy Yurdy is a person who recently got to go to karaoke with this man, and I was not invited.
Are you gonna be able to get through this?
So I just want to say that.
Right. So we've got interesting kind toast. Next time invite Jeff, okay? And there it is. He's gone. So there you go. Nerdy Yurdy. I think you don't realize how upset he will always be about that. And I will always give a toast to Nerdy Yurdy.
Love, Nerdy Yurdy.
Cheers. A toast for you. I didn't have his contact. Well, some say that you purposely didn't have his contact. That's all I'm saying. I'm also saying, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to give a donation yourself, we haven't gotten any songs in yet. I'd love to do a karaoke block soon. Jeff's got the voice of a fucking goddamn angel. I'm sweating my balls off for you guys in this suit right now, but I'm going to keep the jacket on because I don't believe in... You're the guy that takes the jacket off. I don't take the jacket off. Oh, by the way, you can, buddy, you can turn the music back on. Perfect. All right, great. Where were we about to go on to? I feel like we were about to start talking about something. And then I forgot what it was.
I don't know. There's people who I haven't said hello to, like Something I Guess. And,
you haven't said hi to Something I
and
Guess?
And Peter Blade. Yeah, Camstar VR. Some of you should popped up here maybe when I was making a drink. So,
Nerdy Yurdy, I did finish the bird puzzle. And I have since actually paid it forward. I gifted it to Jordan Temple, who is also very sad, stand-up comedian, who's actually writing right now on Marvelous Miss Maisel, who is also grieving Kevin's death and was like, I need a hobby. I was like, why don't you do puzzles? They're great. It's a great way to relax. I was like, you can have the bird puzzle. I'll take the bird puzzle. He was like, can I have the bird puzzle? So anyways, now we have another person, sad Kevin Morner, putting together that bird puzzle. So we'll just keep passing it around. I'll give it to Jermaine next. Yes, Cronenberg for sure, dude. I'll definitely do that. I love it. It's just Cronenberg. Jordan Temple is super awesome. That guy is amazing. I can't believe he's fucking writing for Marvelous Miss Maisel. How amazing is that? Have you seen Miss Maisel yet?
I have not.
Dude,
we're saving it. We're actually
my favorite show on TV with a bullet.
Buddy. No, we have like a list of things we need to get through, and that's on the list.
Brotherhood of the Traveling Bird Puzzle, exactly, dude. That wow, two people with the Brotherhood of the Traveling Bird. Is that what that movie's about? She's a man, baby. 50 from WT Dubs. Cheers on the beards. I really enjoyed Call Your Girlfriend by Robin on Friday. You choose to sing it or lip sync it.
I think we should just do like some fucking performance art for that.
I think it's 50, we got to do a lip sync to Call Your Girlfriend. We're going to definitely do that. And it'll be very performance arty. Yeah. And we'll get to that very soon.
I'm going to try to mimic
WT Dubs, dude. I greatly appreciate
her SNL performance.
Every dollar you give to this damn show. Did you finish
Thank
Dragon
you so
Quest
much,
11? I know, man. I'm super pumped too because I love the video for Call Your Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which maybe we'll play the video in the corner here and do the lip sync.
I think we may have sang that before because I remember going on about the Saturday Night Live performance. It was like somewhere in the it's probably 10 years ago at least they did it. But she whenever that song came out, but she did a performance of it on the SNL, and I've never seen anybody.
Yeah.
I've never seen more joy in a performance on the SNL stage than Robin performing that goddamn song.
So good. Did you guys know she's not gay? I mean, I believe it. Really, I trust Holden's taste, but why do I have no interest in this Miss Maisel person? Did you give the TV show a shot? I love the show. I love it. I'd say it's like that, Glow, and I don't know what a third one would be. It's all lady shows too. It's all like lady kind of in front shows, right?
Definitely want to
that
see
I like the best, which is
Miss
fucking
Maisel.
awesome, dude. Maisel.
Yeah.
And what's cool, I was talking with Jordan about it. You know, what's cool about it too is like the stand-up community largely likes it too. Mm-hmm. They have some really cool, and like Lenny Bruce is a character in the show. And even as a stand-up, there's only one or two little moment where I'm like, I don't really buy that as a stand-up. But for the most part, as a person who did stand-up in New York, who have seen countless stand-up shows and all this kind of stuff, you know, they just do a great job with that. But more than that, it's genuinely hilarious. What's her name from Mad TV? Isn't it she looked like a man lady, which is a character I hated that she played. I always wrote her off because I'm sorry if you are. She's a man, baby. Scarlet Chairs, thank you for the 5. Also, we owe Tubby T Dubs a fucking toast as well.
Okay,
God damn it. Who is a woman. For some reason, I always assume male gender for Tubby T Dubs. Lexi called me out on that. It's a weird hearing my own name and not being referred to. Oh, yes. Yeah, with Jordan. Yeah, because your name's Jordan. Your recommendation on Miss Maisel is why my lady and I watched it. It is also probably our favorite show now. So there you go. It's just incredibly well written. It's a great period piece. Oh, you're male? I'm gonna fucking Lex. Tubby T Dubs is a man, baby. Thank you. I thought you were a fucking guy.
Something I guess.
Carly said lady. Carly, you're in the doghouse, and so is Lexi, okay?
Something I guess.
In the doghouse now. The little doghouse that's in the corner of the bedroom. That's where you go right now.
Something I guess. I'm going to call you Jordan. Sorry. So I'll refer to you by your name. But yeah, I actually want to check out Umbrella Academy. I've been curious about that. Said, dude, Umbrella Academy blew me away.
Carly said, nah. She denies that she ever said that to you.
It's a man, baby.
She's a man, baby. Carly said, nah. Somebody did. Come here and explain yourself. No?
Should we force everybody right now to go through chat and say where they rest on the spectrum of gender?
Taryn, which I guess is also a female name. Oh, whatever though. I wouldn't assume you were a woman based off the name Taryn. Taryn sounds fucking like it could be. Honestly, you sound like you're some kind of like fucking
that sounds like
demigod
like
or something.
like yeah, this is my friend Taryn from New Zealand.
I feel like you're like a spirit bird, or you know what I mean, like a demigod bird lord or something. Tubby T Dubs.
We don't have to. I was just joking. We don't need to do gender.
Everybody, give us
identity,
your pronoun in chat. Put your pronoun in chat, everybody.
Velociraptor,
yeah,
the
like
spinner plays. Yes.
Magic Velociraptor.
I only answer to Master, and Trapman says, Taryn, kill him. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. My pronoun
wait,
is
who do we have toasts for?
Tommy's
we have a couple toasts. I
think.
think.
A couple toasts. We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there,
dude. I'm gonna be sweating.
Sorry, I'm
buckets after Call Your Girlfriend. I'm gonna be sweating.
No, the tie is gonna come off for Call Your Girlfriend.
Tie's staying on for me, dude. Hold my panties came in the mail today. I love it. Trace is bad. I'm so happy. Thank you for your patience and your support and your love and your giving and your. And if anybody in this chat, by the way, right now is a miscreant, just know we accept you, dude, or woman, or they, or whatever the fuck you need me to fucking call you. Did you got all weird and specific about it? Sorry, I'm getting political. You know what? Don't build a wall, but maybe like a short fence. Because I feel like some physical activity, just to kind of get over it, is just good for people. You know what I mean?
You're thinking about cardio as opposed to...
I'm thinking about cardio.
Yeah.
I'd say build a series of hurdles that you have
Make
to
an obstacle
jump.
course.
Yeah, do an obstacle course. Why are we?
And then we should encourage them to come. It's like, yeah,
Exactly.
you're fucking an ideal specimen.
But it'll be like Ninja Warrior level obstacle course. Ninja Warrior level obstacle course. That's how you get into the country.
Or it depends on what state you're allowed into or something. It's
Right.
Like,
it depends on what state, depending on the
yeah,
difficulty.
it's like,
what
oh,
state you have to
oh,
go
you just
to.
won in Arkansas. You can just do the seesaw and walk over that.
The
That's
next
fine.
reality show, dude. Please. Like, think about that, and maybe even you have some even mental tests or whatever. They have to like solve some difficult chess puzzle or something, like something, or they have to like unlock like a puzzle box or something that use the mentals as well. So it's not just we're not just creating like a army of Mexican super soldiers to fight for the U.S., but also like smarts are a part
I
of
want
it
to add a
too.
condition for this. I want everybody who's for the wall also has to do the obstacle course.
Yes!
And if they can't fucking do it, they have to go.
They go
They
to
actually
the
have
worst.
to.
The worst. Yeah.
They have
go
to live in
like,
a detention center.
Yeah. They have to lose their child
Until we do get a 23andMe a DNA test and figure out like
Yeah.
wherever their ancestry is, and we have to send them back to wherever that is.
Forever 21. That's why they're collecting our information. Exactly. So if you're for the wall, you have to pass the physical obstacle course test. Tops, they're fleeing poverty we made in their home countries. Exactly.
Hey, fat
Grace.
president. Good to see you. Haven't seen you.
So anyways, that would be escape room to get to the U.S. Exactly. Yeah, you have to pass a very difficult escape. Well, that's the thing. It'll be an obstacle course a la like Ninja Warrior or whatever, right? Mixed, and then you go into an escape room and it's all mind puzzles, very difficult. And then it's like great. Yeah, exactly.
What's that goofy one that like soap bubbles and stuff when they bounce you with the big like thing and you like. You just made people look stupid, and they have to like they get bounced in the water and thing. I want seriously
so
like
they have to pass
all
a
the top
wacky
Republicans
obstacle
have to do that.
They have to
I
do
want to
that.
see fucking Trump go through that.
There you go.
Like that where he's like getting sprayed with bubbles.
Hey,
and
I'll
shit.
tell you,
He's
we
like,
don't even have
like
to
that.
say, you know what? I'm going to throw my hat into this ring a little bit, too, and say, also the bad Democrats. Let's get all the shit.
We'll get all political.
Lobbyists, all the lobbyists in Washington have to do it. All those fucking people.
Yeah.
All those fucking people. Question, you prefer mommy milk or daddy milk? I'd probably have to go with that mom milk. I mean, are we talking about cum for the daddy milk? Because I don't even know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm done answering questions, by the way, from chat. No more questions from chat. And we have some toasts to give. Let me do it now. Now I'm allowing toasts to happen. I've gate kept you from giving toasts for a minute now. And now I'm not going to do that. First one goes towards, honestly, I mean, one of the like, if you look on the whole of supporting this stream and my life and everything, he's like one of the top dogs, man. I wonder if he's, at the end of the day, is actually the top dono on this stream. I completely believe it. Everybody gather around. Thank you for stopping the music ahead of time, because you're scared of me now, and I appreciate that. What was your name? Rick? Rufus? Dude, get a new fucking name, dude. Anyways, thank you, everybody, for gathering around. Oh, I get it, because I insulted your name. You turned the music back on. Very mature. All right. Can we please, for a moment? Turn it up. There it is. Thank you. John Marino imitating Holden on Roundtable. I need to go back and listen to that one, because I saw some people say that was a really good one. But I'm not here to talk about that right now. I'm here to talk about Tubby T. Dubs, who we thought for sure was definitely a woman. And I think that's because of your sensuality and your softness and the fact that I think you could run the world better than any of these fucking men in the White House right now. Okay? Tubby T. Dubs, you know, you make my world go round. You make me excited, dude, to fucking wake up every day in a time when it's been difficult to do that bullshit every second of the minute. All right? And let me say another thing, Tubby. You have a light that makes the whole world happen. Okay? And never forget that. Flaccid dinosaurs lurking. I was about to call you Steve. Jeff, do you have?
Well, that actually brings me to my Tubby thing where
Please.
where I think when I all those years ago, Tubby. Remember Wisconsin? Remember us on that park bench, and you said, Steve, said I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work for us. Really, I don't find you attractive. I'm not really interested.
Preach.
I don't really want us to. I don't want to make a fool of you, but I don't. But also, I don't want you to make a fool of yourself. I want you to sort of like let's just go ahead and let this go, okay? And then we can just think about the beautiful friendship we formed out of it. And I said, sir, my name's not Steve. I've never actually met you before, but I'm kind of feeling a little thing. And he went, and I went, okay, all right.
Right,
I mean, honestly, I'm married anyway, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know what? Let's just keep this what it is. And he looked at me and he gave me one of these. He went. I looked back at him and I went. And that was it. That's all it took. I think that says it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And a cheers. Raise your glass right now at home for Tubby T Dubs.
Tubby T Dubs.
Wait, is Jeff the other person from Whiz Brew? Absolutely
No.
not. 100% not.
That's Jake, who is a far nicer, just generally better person than I am.
I think I like you more as a Steve.
Steve? Okay.
This next
All
one,
right.
everybody, keep the music off, fuckface, okay? And if I have to come over there and take your phone and call whatever number is under the listing of mom and tell her all the fucking bullshit that you are, I will do it, okay, dude? No music. Cheers, everybody. I just wanted to say a little something about Skelechairs. Okay.
Since Holden sucks, do you want to guest host on my podcast? Something I guess just said. Yes. Yeah.
I'll do it. Let's set it up. Something I guess. Let's just. You know what I need from you? I need a date. Hit me up. Email me tomorrow. We're gonna work it out. Email me tomorrow. Okay. But I'm not here to talk about that right now. Something I guess. Okay. Even though I'll happily talk about it anytime. We're here to talk about Skelechairs. Yep. Okay. You would love, by the way, something I guess this podcast. It's a world building podcast. But I'm not here to fucking talk about that. I'm here to talk about Skelechairs. Skelechairs, in my mind, is literally a chair made out of bones. And I want him or her to stay that way in my stupid ass mind. Okay? Because to me, that's a symbol of something both beautiful and wretched. Something that is deathly, but also, I don't want to say sparking joy because I hate fucking common internet talk. I think it's stupid. Kind of like referring to your wife or your fiance as your best friend. He's my best friend. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say this, okay? You don't spark joy. You spark death. You spark fucking poison in me, okay? A virus spreading. And to me, that's beautiful because I think science is beautiful, even in a necro sense. You know what I mean? So I want to say to all of you, Skelechairs, you live on our fucking domes, you live on in our fucking homes, and you live on in our moans when we're having straight intercourse. Jeff?
I like Skelechairs.
Cheers. Fuck it. Keep it short, keep it sweet. Okay, human walking turd, you may now play the music again. Oh, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Boo, bring Jake on Twitch. Will do, absolutely. Why are you booing me though? I'll just bring him on.
Are you booing me?
I bring him on
because I'm not fucking Jake.
He's not fucking Jake.
All right, here's an anti-toast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Peener Plays.
We're gonna piss.
Boo,
we're gonna
Peener.
Piss in these cups right now.
And I'm gonna drink it, and I'm gonna pretend it's you.
Don't drink
Drinking it.
I didn't
My
say
piss.
drink it at all. Thank you so much, and I think it's about time for us to actually do this. Call your girlfriend. I've got a better idea. Replace Jake with Jeff.
No.
There you go.
There's. You cannot meet Jake Young and not go. I love this man.
She's a man, baby. For the 14, you don't have to, but in bad accents would be great. And bad what accent? Bad Asian accents?
A
Cockney
toast?
accents. Okay, good. I thought I was going to say Asian. Yes, a toast. And also, the fat president, you gave us $14. Is there a karaoke song?
Did they took Cockney out because it had the word cock
Cock,
in it.
because they had the word cock in it. How fucking crazy is that shit?
They killed Jake.
How fucking crazy is that shit? That they edited Cockney out. Okay. I'll do it in Cockney accent because this is gonna be brutal and bad. Hey, buddy, I know I said to keep playing the music about that. Ooh. First of all, sorry for all the insults I made. I really like you, Rufus. I like the name Rufus, but can you please just scooch out the music one more time? And by one more, I mean maybe many more, depending on how many people donate for toast. Thank you. Oi! Alright, hey, you go. Who are we toasting to?
Fat president.
Oh, okay.
It's a
You got a
Chubba.
fat
It's a
president,
fat
you
president.
know, and you got, you know what, fat president, you know, you could get a lot worse than a fat president to be your mate. But when I take the lift up to me flat, and I fucking right, and I do a bunch of fucking British cocaine, and I fucking, I walk off.
Shouldn't be drinking yet.
Oh, yeah, we gonna drink about we're committing fucking crimes and shit. Shite, you know what I mean? What I fucking like about a fat president is when he takes a shite, he fucking stands by that shite and he points at the fucking shite and he says, hey, that's shite. So that's why I fucking say, hey, fat president, I'll fuck you up. You wanna come in? Hey? You wanna come in? Hey? I'll fucking call it, hey? Jeff?
Hey, this is fucking, I didn't give a toss. Hey, motherfucker, the fucking Eve's bloke comes walking in, right? He says, you there, you little tossy, come over here, you look me in the fucking face and you tell me what you really said. And I said, I never see you before, mate. I said, I never fucking see you before in my life. What you doing coming over here, getting all over me, looking at me like I'm some sort of little crazy twat. And he said, no, I'm talking to you. I said, you came out here, you gave me the fucking stink eye, mate. And I said, you know what? I didn't, but I like your style, mate. I like how you're handling things. I like you stand up for yourself. You stand up for your friends. You stand up for what you fucking believe in, mate. And I said, hey, you and me, all right.
Bullets.
You, me old China, come over here. I'm gonna give you a hug and a kiss. And he said, that's right, mate. We gave good times, and we gave each other a hug, and we've been tight as tits ever since.
Ring the fucking telly, all right? Cheers to Fat Pro. All right, now we're going to...
And India has joined us.
Well, no,
Hi,
we're about
India.
to do a dance. So we're about to do a dance off to Call Your Girlfriend for Tubby T Dubs.
I like India came in right at that moment and was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
Well, funny thing about India that I know is that when India gets really hammered, he turns British and starts talking in a British accent. So he must have been like, they're really fucked
I
up
sounded
right
like
now.
Ozzy Osbourne circa 2005, apparently. Needs more seat. Yeah, I did. I need to plan that a little bit better. Bordering on the Australian, yeah. I'm working on it. You know, it's a work in progress.
On it. But
Titus tits. People did like Titus tits.
what we're doing right now is working on it. We're gonna do Call Your Girlfriend for Tubby T Dubs to do his because he is a man, Alexis. His donation and said either sing it or perform it. We're gonna lip sync it. And here we do. No booze tonight. I'm in the ER. What? Why is everyone in the ER these days? Okay, I will call my girlfriend.
Too
Fucking
much
G's,
booze.
please. Tell her it's time to have the talk. All right. Here we go.
Did you just meet somebody new? Something, I guess.
Oh, we need to. Here, let me get the camera correct. Let's do all the things. All the stuff we need to do. Okay. Gonna take my good boy on a walk. Do it, Peanut. Alright, you ready?
nose wipe.
That was awesome.
I forgot I was supposed to be paying attention to what she was doing at the start, and I was like, oh, right. I'm
I love
mimicking Robin. Not reinventing Robin.
Behold my new religion in the name of Holden, Jeff, and both of their bums. Oh my goodness. 70 dubs, that was right there for you. That was amazing. I'm so happy you enjoyed it. You male.
And we have so much more of that to give.
Woo!
So.
Yeah, anybody wants to donate, throw down.
Fucking art.
Let me.
Most arcade.
Hold on a second. The mic came off. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Matt McDowell, this is perfect.
So funny. I just discovered a new thing, by the way. If there is a real, if there is another music video like that you want us to emulate, we will happily do that.
Or just plenty of dramatic physical action. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's kind of a specific thing.
Yeah.
Like, to do. But anyways, Rufus, seriously, dude, every time the music stops from the song, you just play it on. Okay. You got it?
Sick of this.
Sick of this guy we hired to play the just to hit play on the music. What's with the door-to-door Jehovah look? We just want to have a conversation with you. Brave be the blessed, by the way. Paul knows the entire dance to Chance the Rapper. Well, Chance the Rapper has many different videos. You mean May I Have This Dance? May I Have This Dance? Actually, that's another good one.
Chance the Rapper is not a dance, Carly.
I need to backpack, son. What was I going to say? I am dying of sweat from what we just did. So that's where I'm at right now. It's also time for another drink. So
Yes, it is.
why don't I show them how to make the drink while you make it?
Yes.
And then we will keep the chit-chat up.
Let me see if...
We also do owe a karaoke song, I think, soon.
you need a refill?
The Fat President. I don't know if he let us... Fat President, did you tell us a karaoke song? Dude, I'm so sweaty right now after doing that.
Wait, do we have a karaoke?
Fat President has the option for a karaoke song if he wants it, but I don't know if he donated for the toast, which I do feel we did deliver with the Cockney accents. The whole video is a dance, whatever. I'm just trying to give some insider info. Yeah, absolutely. I have practiced. I did it on a stream the other day. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me please, Carly. You're fine. May I Have This Dance? Also, Friends is another really good same kind of video by Francis and the Lights. Who did May I Have This Dance? Man, baby, 19 months. Thank you so much.
I can stuck in your head that song.
Oh, that song's so good. And I am so excited to go see Robin at Madison Square Garden coming up real soon. Here is the Schiller's Negroni. All right, we're making this with gin, sweet vermouth, and Lillet Blanc. It's 1 part gin, 1 part sweet vermouth, 1 part Lillet Blanc. Stir with ice and pour. I'm never going to be able to say that. Cineville. That's all you need. Gin, sweet vermouth, and Lillet Blanc. Also, hey, what's happening? McLeaver, welcome to the stream. Welcome to chat. It's a great fucking community we have here. Everybody will be generally pretty nice to you. Probably going to say some shit behind your back, okay? But I can't protect you from that, all right? They're animals. McLeaver. Yeah.
Welcome.
A new boy. So, yeah, Robin, MSG.
Anybody new, listen to this. Pop in the chat, say hello.
Coming up soon. What are the incentives? Something, I guess. Incentives, same as always. Here we go. We've got $5 for a toast for you, but we're really making more of an effort on the toasts. And I think it's paying off. $10 for karaoke and $25 for another lip sync competition like we just did. Those are the incentives. Welcome to the stream. You did make these bigger, which I am fine with, so that we don't have to make as many.
Exactly.
You know? Why you always gotta make things, you know, when you can just enjoy them? Such is the spice of life. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, the auto.
Was that me?
It's because you're back there doing
Okay.
something, and then it unfocuses. My camera's stupid, and I don't know how to use technology. The fact that I've gotten this far with streaming is like unbelievable. So, anyways, here we go.
Look at this violent spoon he's got. It's doing it again.
It's a bit of a spike spoon. Now you're just trying to make it to it. Damn, dude, that was fucking enlightening. Seriously. Thank you. I hate when I have to pee during a stream. Well,
Nobody say anything or don't do anything in chat or anything until Nerdy Ari's back. Go.
and also I feel like there's a fun pun happening there.
Let her go, and then we'll talk. We'll talk normal. Pretend we didn't talk. Okay, cool. She's probably gone now. All right. Pretend you weren't talking when she comes back.
Well, you gotta make stuff when you can just enjoy them is one of the smartest quotes I've ever had. Welcome everybody to the stream.
Don't let the stream
for the
stop.
millionth time. We're gonna move on to questions
Nice. I like
soon,
them.
but I think we haven't really, we've only barely checked in with each other.
Oh,
She's a man,
shit.
baby, a toast, and she drives me crazy by Fine Young Cannibals.
Hey,
Absolutely
nice.
Let's do a little check-in, and then we'll fulfill something I guess is donation request. Thank you again. Something I guess. You're the best, dude. And seriously, send me an email tomorrow. Let's just set a date. Let's just set a date for the podcast because that's the best way to get me to do things. I'm very good about
Set a date.
yeah. I'm very good about
That's why he's getting
being
married.
places I need
Set
to
a
be.
date.
Set a date. That's all you need. I'm very good at deadlines once there's a date. If it's an ambiguous deadline, wishy-washy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. I'm trying to. I'm just getting better. I think.
She's a man, baby. So with the 5, just got home and got a drink ready to go. Cheers. Thank you so much. So
I think people are like that in general, though. There's so many people you just like, oh yeah, we'll meet like in a couple weekends, and I mean I've done that.
Yeah,
too. Everybody does that.
it'll
But
never
you set
happen.
a date, and I will make that shit happen.
I
So,
will say I've
yeah.
been getting a lot better at taking people up on like lunch dates and stuff. I'm just like, well, first of all, my schedule is a lot clear, probably the most clear it's ever been.
Yep.
So I can generally, if somebody's like Thursday, sure. Saturday, cool, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, unless I'm making it up. She's a man, baby, with the $1 from Fat President, probably with a karaoke request of his own. I was $1 off. Also, the Ben Folds version of "Bitches Ain't Shit" would be great for this stream. Absolutely. All right, dude. Yeah. Hopefully they have it.
I saw him perform
they-
that live actually once, and it was every bit as amazing
If
as
they
you can
don't,
imagine it was.
they'll at least have the original version, if nothing else.
We'll sing it like Ben Folds.
And we will sing it like Ben Folds. Thank you so much, Fat President. Of course, by the way, also, one stipulation with the karaoke, there has to be a karaoke version of it on YouTube, which is a whole situation. But yeah, I'm sure they at least have the original. If not the Ben Folds.
I will try to channel Ben Folds as best I can. If not,
Ben Folds coming back around a little bit. I was obsessed with Ben Folds 5. Or not obsessed, but I like really loved Ben Folds 5 in high school. And during those years especially because I'm a North Carolina boy. They got really big. Original has the N-word. Be careful. Don't worry about it. We'll navigate. I've done words.
You know
with
what
the
you
N-word
say?
in it.
You say fella instead. If you're a little boy like me, you say a little white boy. You go fellas,
Yeah.
and you go because they expect it of you, and it's good.
I say napkins is what I say. Hi, you napkins. You know?
Neighbor. I like to say neighbor. Jackie's like,
Neighbor.
actually, that might be my new favorite one.
I like to say narrator.
My neighbors.
Narrator. But anyways, what was I gonna say? We were catching up a little bit. I guess I don't have a lot to report. I'm very excited because I
Tommy said that too.
have a Switch on the way, and I'm very excited about it. Insensitive Holden. That's what they called me back in high school. Oh, we were talking about Ben Folds 5. I was like really into Ben Folds 5. He got big with Ben Folds 5 at Cat's Claw, I believe, Cat's Cradle in North Carolina. Ninja. I feel like you're gonna accidentally say it. Ninja, you're gonna accidentally say it at least once. Well, this is the other thing actually about saying it, and this is the thing that bugs me. I'm all over the place now because we're getting drunk, but I've talked ad nauseum about the PewDiePie debacle. As a redhead, I say Jinja. That's amazing. I've talked about it before when he accidentally said the N-word on stream.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right? But it's one of those where I'm like, okay, but that means he, like, said it on the regular,
Yeah.
like, enough to accidentally do it on stream. Like, I don't ever say that fucking word.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not going to just accidentally say it in a heated moment on while playing video games on stream or off stream. You know what I mean? Like, so anyways, not to get us into a political discussion.
That's an excellent
But
point, though.
It's
like,
just
yeah.
one of those where it's like, dude, you definitely you definitely say it enough.
Yeah.
Casually to accidentally do it, right? Like,
Yeah.
I never accidentally fucking whatever.
I feel like if I ever say that word, I get an automatic punch in the face, kick in the balls. That's what I need. As
it'd be
payment,
like monumentally
and then it
fucked
goes up more for each time that I say it after that.
I would probably
to
check
eventually
myself
just
into a
killing me.
therapist.
Yeah.
If I fucking.
So-
I love that though. Gouda Buddha posting an old clip of karaoke where I'm like, don't say that word
Oh no, yeah, I would.
during a rap song
Ah,
probably
yes.
or some song with the N word in it. If you say it accidentally, that means you say it purposely other times. Exactly. All right, but we'll get off of this. Okay. Well, hold on. You look so baby. Is this me with? Yeah, because this is like me without a. Wow, this is crazy.
Oh,
here.
jeez.
All right, let's put this up. Hold on.
What were you singing?
I guess we're about to find out. I love this that you have this though. Thank you, Gouda Buddha, for posting. All right, here we go. Don't say that word.
Oh yeah, Run the Jewels.
Gouda Buddha with the sub.
Run the Jewels fast.
Such a tough song. Alright. Don't say that word. I thought I did it like multiple times. But anyways, that's the Don't Say That Word song.
Yeah.
Okay.
LP and Killer Mike.
Good stuff. They're dropping a new album this year. Man,
Man,
baby,
baby.
Crash Test Penguin with the 5 months. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Dude, the subs have been going up, too. I don't know what my sub count is, but I know that the money I receive once a month from them has been going up steadily. And I want to thank everybody who subs because, honestly, it's again, it just really keeps me continuing to do this. And I am going to stream more this week. I at least want to go live on Friday. I'm excited about, I got a Nintendo Switch coming, and I definitely want to stream some Smash. I want to stream some Tetris 99. Have you heard of Tetris 99?
No.
You play Tetris against, it's a Tetris Battle Royale.
Love you too, Jackie's McQueen.
Hey.
Say she loves the greater British.
Thank you. Tetris 99 is a Tetris Battle Royale, so you play Tetris against 99 other people and try to be the last person.
I will be the first person to lose that.
Really? Are
battle.
you
Yeah.
terrible at Tetris?
I'm good at, but I perform horribly under pressure
Yeah.
in situations, particularly games like that, like video games.
I am so excited.
I'm the kind of person who can be like killing at a video game the minute somebody walks in the room and watches me playing. I like
That's
look
hilarious.
like I've never
I
played
feel
a
like
fucking video game
we could
before.
break you of this curse by just having you play more video games on
I will
stream.
eventually, as I've talked about before. I'm gonna get fired soon, and when I do, I'll come in
You
on
might
a
as
Friend
well just
Friday or
come
something,
Friend
unless I
Friday.
get a job like right away.
Right
And I
away,
can't,
which
but-
hopefully
so-
you do, but if not, you might
Yeah.
as well just come for Friday with me.
So
So what was I gonna say? But yeah, Smash will be fun, and Tetris. I think I could. It's one of those where I'm definitely going to play it until I win it once, and then maybe never play it again. But I think I can win it once.
I want you to win it once. If anything, just because I saw that reaction when you were playing PUBG and you won that
my
one
God,
time.
dude.
That little
Nothing
dance.
will match. Like
If you guys have
gaming
never
moments.
seen that, that was his reaction to winning a whole PUBG.
In terms of gaming moments, it's like beating Ornstein and Smo, like getting a fucking chicken dinner on stream. I mean, it's number 2 probably. You know what I mean? Like, whoo. So, anyways, also I don't know who sent me this, but I think it's I'm wondering if it's Camstar, maybe it's Tommy. But I got in the mail, I got Smash and Mario Tennis for the Switch as a little bonus to the Switch that was fulfilled on the wedding registry. So thank you so much for doing that. So I immediately have fun games. And I think Lexi's really going to enjoy Mario Tennis. I think I'm going to enjoy Mario. I love tennis games. I think tennis games are awesomely fun, like very fun. And then on top of that, I've got Smash, which I think she'll also really love. You know, I'm excited to get this thing in so that when you come over, we can play some Smash. I think you would have some fun playing Smash.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. I remember. I think actually the key to me is I might have to be drinking. all the time. Because the first 2 episodes of this stream of CockTails, we tried to play video games for a little while, and I think I did better I couldn't focus for too long because we were too interested in talking to chat. But there's a couple times where I was like, I feel like I did better at that Cuphead in particular than I would have done normally.
Yes.
Because I had a couple drinks in me.
Had a couple drinks. That's
I had viewers, but I had people drinks in me, so
That's
it was okay.
all you need.
Anyway.
Also, everybody, please
yeah.
gather around. We have a toast. Please gather around. First of all, I want to thank Mackenzie and Sheldon for having us as guests at the wedding. Your love is stupid, and I don't understand it, and I'm not here to talk about you. I am here to talk about something I guess. Something I guess. Friend. Foe? Probably not. Very nice. Doubt it. Nerd. Right? True. Has a girlfriend. Right? Nerdiest guy I know has a girlfriend. She's pretty. She seems cool. Right? Supports him. Don't let her get away, dude. Or you'll be fucking up, okay? I'll call you. I'll be like, you just fucked up, dude. If she gets away. All right? Don't like entrap her. Don't cage her up. But I'm supposed to be saying nice things. Don't cage up your girlfriend, okay? I would just want to say, love is boundless. Love is like the universe. Constantly expanding. Nothing will stop it. It will only expand faster as it goes. I'm going to say a word right now that has nothing to do with any of this, but I feel like in some way it might connect. Breasts. And if only we could all just feel submerged in milk like the inside of a breast feels at all times. Is it submerged? Does it like seep into the muscle, or is it like a bag? I need to look it up, breasts. But I feel in a way, something I guess, you're the breasts of the stream. You keep us nourished. You keep us happy, okay? And you're huge, all right? And we like it that way. He's not that big. I don't even know why I'm saying that. We love you. We trust you. Stay out of school. Do drugs. Jeff?
Something I guess. What can I say? The Holden. I'm not faking it.
He's faking.
I'm not
He's
faking
faking.
it. I'm not. You son of a fucking bitch.
Now he's not faking it. Now because I've said him.
This man. This more than a man, really. This prince, a prince among men, once looked at me and said, Jeff, you know what you want to do? What you want to do when your glasses get all like they get grease smudge and everything because your fucking dirty fingers. He said there are these things that's called microfibers. What you do is you take these things called microfibers. They'll usually get them to you when you buy like a new set of glasses, and you type it. It's like a little cloth. It's like this little towel, little tiny towel for your glasses. And what you want to do is you want to rub your glasses with that.
Yes.
And it'll take the smudge off your glasses. And you know what? It's fucking right. And
Microfibers.
thank you. I love you.
Is okay. Cheers, everybody. That was beautiful. Jeff, you're the best fake crier in the business.
Thank you. Ha!
Also, everybody, gather around. Gather around. Soat, 86, is he here? Is he in the back? Soat, are you in the back? Is that you?
I hear the toilet flushing.
Is it the man with the dog face? No, it's the other one. It's the pretty one. So, I don't know what the fuck your deal is, all right? And sometimes you frighten me, okay, dude? But that's what makes you real, okay? And I just want to say really quick, pause on the toast. Lexi, can you get in a chat and link the registry? And also, Tubby T Dubs was looking for the shelves and couldn't find them. So, link that as well, please. Are you sure the shelves are on there?
Yeah, they're on the IKEA registry.
They're on the IKEA registry. Can you link that in the chat, please?
Yeah, but...
Okay, he doesn't need to get it or not, I know, but he was looking for them, and I just want to give him the people who ask for links, and I don't really play video games. I believe ask for the link for the registry. Okay. It's not a big deal. I mean, yeah, they don't have to do shit. They asked, so I want to answer them. I'm not being weird, right? I was looking at the wrong one, says WTW. This is fine. Okay, everybody gather. Everybody's getting too chatty again. Can we gather around? So, I was saying before, you scare me, dude. But not in like a bad way. You scare me straight. I don't know if you're familiar with that show, Scared Straight. Well, I'm scared gay, okay? I want to fucking night in a tent with you, all right? And I'm definitely referencing Brokeback Mountain. So if you're a woman, then you did scare me straight. And I will, then, I can't cheat on Lexi with a man or a woman, okay? But I consider it. I think about it in the shower and shit and be weird about it, okay? What is a dog? What is love? What is a
there
bird?
to judge you in the shower?
What flies? What lives? You know what I mean? And what gives? Santa. And what's like Santa? A beard. Because beards grow on Santa. Okay? You're my beard, so. You're my fucking. Now I'm gonna fake cry. You're my fucking beard, dude. You're like. I'm a lesbian. I'm a Jeff, you good? What you got? Beat it, Jeff. Beat it.
A little bit of a. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna change the mood a little bit. I'm gonna change the vibe up just a little bit. I want to say where I start. I mean, it all came back down to that time. As it was the second grade. Was it second grade or third grade? Anyway, there was a kid, Larry, his name was. Yeah, Larry Deagle, I think it was. He was, of course, he was picking on me again. As always happened, it's like, oh, Jeff's out here. Let's flick matches at him and, throw rocks and, put him down. Let's do anus face again with. We don't need to go into the whole thing, but the thing is, so there I was, and so comes over and says, "Hey, Larry, you know what? You gotta leave him alone." And I said, "Don't save yourself." So he's mean, and so headbutt Larry like so hard in the face it actually dislodged his the whole top half of his jaw, and his head twisted around like this.
Yep, that's true.
Like a fucking like bear trap in reverse. Mm-hmm. And Larry had to fucking go the rest of the time through grade school with his head fucking on backwards because
backwards head.
was so badass, and just with one headbutt solved all my problems after that. Yeah.
And now, ladies. Oh, by the way, we didn't even do the cheers part.
Oh,
so
okay. Well,
cheers
to you,
buddy.
To you, so.
Hashtag never in his face. That was beautiful. Thank you. And it allowed me to take a little time to set up the karaoke. Here we go. First of all, we've got "She Drives Me Crazy" by the Fine Young Cannibal. We've done this one before. I didn't even know we did this one
but I'll
before.
tell you what. I'll do that shit again.
She's a man, baby. Toast me, you gorgeous fuckers. You're going to get your toast as soon as we're done with our karaoke. We got a couple songs to do, and then Jackie is my queen gets a toast. And then we move on to the question cup. I hope you're ready for it. If you'd like to donate for more karaoke or a toast your damn self, here are the incentives. Boomtown, and that's the link where you can donate. Yeah, a weird thing happened in my throat. All right, here we go. Introduction. You want to start it? You should start it.
I can't stop
Yeah, that's right. He's got the falsetto.
the way I feel. Things you do don't seem real.
What do you got? Tell me what got in mind, cause we're running out of time. Won't you ever set me free? Switching rounds, killing me.
She drives me crazy
Ooh, ooh,
like no one else.
ooh, ooh.
She drives me crazy and I can't help myself. You kick it out this time.
I can't get anywhere. People say I'm obsessed.
Everything you say is lies. But to me it's no surprise. What if I feel for you as true? Things go wrong, they always do. She drives me crazy, ooh, ooh, like no one else. Ooh, ooh. She drives me crazy, and I can't help myself. I won't make it on my own. No one likes to be alone. She drives me crazy, ooh, ooh, like no one else. Ooh, ooh. She drives me crazy, and I can't help myself. She drives me crazy, ooh, ooh, like no one else. Ooh, ooh. She drives me crazy, and I can't help myself.
1 or 11 more times.
She drives me crazy, ooh, ooh,
You know,
like no one else.
like no one else.
She drives me crazy.
Easy
and I
karaoke.
can't help
MCPSTM
myself.
TMEK. Thank you, everybody. Let me
I
see
like
if I
that
can
song.
do Bitches
What's
Ain't
the other song?
Shit Been Folds.
There's other Fine Young Cannibal songs, right? What's that one? It's like, good thing she's gone home.
They have
Good, good.
By the way, quick shout outs to something, I guess. World Shop Podcast. It's a great podcast, a world building podcast. There's the link. And I love he wrote a world based on that song. She Drives Me Crazy. It's in a small town murder mystery where a woman has the power to literally drive men crazy with obsession for her. That's fucking so rad.
Oh, cool.
So anyways, B52 sliding in the end. Would love to do some B52s karaoke. If you'd like us to sing more karaoke, you can donate right here, right now. $5 a toast for you. $10 for karaoke, $25 for a lip sync challenge. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. We're going until 10. We got over an hour left to hang out with you guys and have a fucking blast, man. So I hope y'all are prepared, because at this point, I'm exactly where I normally am around the 9 o'clock hour, which is good and knackered, I believe. That is knackered, tired, drunk.
It's back to our Cockney thing, maybe. You're looking knackered, mate.
You're looking knackered.
You're looking fucking knackered again. No, I'm not getting it, but I think I can do Cockney accent less the drunker I get.
Guns
weirdly.
for show, knives for a pro.
It's counterintuitive. Well, it's all right.
Well, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels reference.
Oh, yeah, I missed that entirely.
Knives for a pro. Yeah, knackered is tired, but
You're
I'm
knackered, man.
I'm actually not knackered at all. I slept in today. All right, let's go. You're probably knackered all the time, though. I couldn't imagine.
I'm all right.
I'm shocked.
I get enough sleep these days.
Can you lead us on this?
Bitch ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit.
By the way, shout outs to the fat president.
Ain't shit but hoes. Lick on these nuts and suck on my dick. But get the fuck out after you're done. And now hops in my ride to make a quick run. I used to know a bitch named Eric Wright. We used to roll around and fuck the hoes at night. Tighter than a motherfucking gangster beats. And we was ballin' on the motherfucking Compton streets. Peep, peep, that shit got deep and it was on number one song after number one song. Locking as my motherfucking pockets was fat. I didn't give a fuck where the bitch was at. But she was hanging with a white bitch. She didn't shit, she do sucking on my dick. Just get a bucket too.
In the ends that she got meant nothing.
Now she's suing cause the shit she doing ain't shit. Bitch can't hang with the streets. She found herself short. Well, now she's taking me to court. It's a real conversation for your ass. I once had a bitch named Mandy May. I used to be up in them guts like every day. The pussy was the bomb, had a fella unstrung. I was a love like a motherfucking liquor proton.
Homies used to tell me that she wasn't good. I'm the maniac, I'm Black Mr. Snoopy Swood. So I figured, wouldn't trip with mine.
Guess what? I got gaffed about one time. Back in the motherfucking country jail. 6 months in my chest, now it's time to bail. I got released on a hot sunny day. My fella DOC and my homie Dr. Dre scooped in a coupe. Snoop Bucket News. Girl was tricking while we was draped in county blues. I ain't been out a second. You already got abused, some motherfucking chin checking. Move on the block.
So we gun draped on the block. See my girl's house tray past the Glock. Kicking the dew, and I look on the floor.
Dope.
It's my little cousin Daz, and he's fucking my hoe.
I uncocked my shit. I'm heartbroke, but I'm still loked. Right? Bitches. This ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck this dick. Let's get the fuck out after you're done. And I hops in my ride to make a quick run. I used to know a bitch named Eric Wright. We used to roll around and fuck the hoes at night. Tighter than a motherfucking gangster beast. And we was on the motherfucking Compton streets. Peep that shit. Got deep in it was on #1 song after #1 song. Long as my motherfucking pockets was fat, I didn't give a fuck where the bitch was at. But she hanging the white bitch doing the shit she do. Sucking on this dick just to get a buck or two. And then the ends that she got mother. And now she's suing cause she ain't doing ain't shit. Bitch ain't hang with the streets. She found herself short, now she's taking me to court. Some real conversation for your ass. Bitches can't hang with the streets. Bitches can't hang with the streets. Bitches can't hang with the streets. Bitches can't hang with the streets.
I love it. You know what's funny? They almost got me. I almost said the N-word.
I did too once, yeah.
And you know why? Because it's like a super like white boy version of
Yeah,
the song.
yeah.
And so you get lost in it and you're just like, I'm just singing a Ben Folds song and then N-word what?
There was a moment actually in there where I feel like I caught myself. I was like, God, I hope nobody saw that. I kind of went, and yeah,
By the way, cause his face popped up on the recommended videos. Shout outs to Stephen Brody Stevens. Rest in peace, bud.
Yeah.
Very sad, man. Very sad shit. But we're not here to dwell on sad shit. At least not this episode. So many days driving to teach at UB, singing this song as the sun rose. Lol. Always said homies instead of the ends.
I feel like we should practice that one,
And
actually.
does Ben Folds
Yeah.
say the...
I don't think he does. I don't remember him because I actually saw him in concert once,
And he
and
didn't do
I
it.
don't remember him saying that. I don't remember him saying. I think that would have stood out even in 2006 or whenever that was that I saw
Gotcha.
him do that. So.
Hi, Jingor, you're getting a Switch. You already have Nintendo Online, or do you want a year? Sure. Yeah, I have not gotten it yet, but I definitely intend to play Tetris 99 and Smash Online at the very least. How many Holdens, and thank you for the gesture, whether you want to do that or not. How many Holdens could a Holden hold if a Holden could hold Holden? I think I could hold one Holden. You know?
I could
I
hold.
assume it would be the same size as
I could
me.
hold 3/4 of one Holden.
Yes. But I think more important than that, cheer, everybody, please gather round. Yo, what's up, Yellow Sprite? Good to see you, dude.
Quiet.
Please gather round. Also, that is true. Lexi's agreeing. I feel like I've gotten so many wonderful gifts, and give Lexi your goddamn shelves. Somebody, please. All right, everybody, please gather round. We have a toast to make. Jackie is my queen. Jackie is my queen. Shocked to find out that you're a normal ass human being. Jackie is my queen. Takes amazing photos. An incredible photographer. She hit me up on Instagram many years ago, or months. I can't remember at this point. I'm always getting drunk on the stream, so I don't.
Yeah.
And she said, "Hey, do you want me to come to see Cowman and I'll take photos of Cowman?" And I was like, oh, sure, whatever. You know what I mean? Because I was feeling kind of clueless that day. You know what I mean? I was like, whatever, you know? And then I looked at her fucking photos.
Yeah.
And she did St. Vincent. And she did other artists that I can't think of off the top of my head. But the photos looked amazing.
Yeah.
And I just like St. Vincent, okay?
Yeah,
She
you gotta love St. Vincent.
She has a heat to her.
Somebody give us a karaoke St. Vincent.
She has a heat, please. Mass seduction or something. She has a heat to her. Okay? But that has nothing to do with Jackie's My Queen. Jackie's My Queen is a great photographer, a solid friend, immediately likable, and I'll say pretty. Lexi and I were kind of shy. We were like, she's pretty. You know what I mean? Because I think that everybody's just going to be disgusting. You know what I mean? Same with Nerdy Ernie. We're just like, Nerdy Ernie, you're like a real woman. And not disgusting.
I'm
and
friends
monster.
with several people in chat now and not in chat, and actually I'm kind of surprised at the attractiveness level of the men and women in
It's
in,
kind
in
of
this
funny
thing.
because it's
Actually,
like
yeah.
you think they're all going to be monsters. Something
Yeah.
I guessed too. We toasted him earlier. Jeff, what is your Insta?
Sprawled
out?
SPROULED yes SPROULED OUT at Instagram.
Yeah.
We are fucking hot. Army Permer says. Ernie Permer says. Ermy. I call you Ermy.
Hey, what's up,
We're
Ernie?
friends, right? I can call you Ermy, right?
That's his Insta right there. I think that's his Insta right there. You are not horrifying monsters.
Sprawled out. Yes, that is my Insta. Yes, I will follow you back.
Sorry, I'm just fixing the camera there. So, anyways, Jackie's My Queen, a fantastic addition to this chat, and at this point, essential to this chat. Jeff?
I had a dream. I had a dream once. I was. Lexi ruined it. My vibe, my sweet vibe. I was trying to. You know what?
Hold on.
I'm done.
Sorry,
you
there's
know,
a drunk
Jackie
woman
My
in
Queen
here.
is an awesome
Rufus,
person.
can
I
you
know. Fuck it. No. Sorry, Lexi.
Rufus, can you remove the drunk woman because she's walked on stage?
Just keep her
and she's
side. Just keep her
interrupting the toast?
quiet. Put her with the kids in the
Oh
back.
my god.
So good. It's like Lillette and
Hi, Mama.
Jen and some other stuff.
Momo's here. Hey.
Let me know
There
if
you
you
are.
make another one, because I want another one, because it's
Another awesome
delicious.
person.
This makes wedding planning much better.
There you go.
I'm about to make you another one in a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
We'll get there.
well, we're
we
still
need
working.
to slow down, but we got
Yeah, we still have an hour left of this.
we do have an hour
and some
left.
change.
So, anyways,
Let me go back to my. Okay, here we. I had a dream. I had a dream one day. I was some night. I was just like, there's a castle. There's a far off castle, and there's a tree beneath that castle. And I was like, in my dream was like, see, there's a voice in my head saying, go to the tree, Jeffrey. And I went and I made it all the way to the tree. And I got to the tree, and I was like, thank you, tree, for sheltering me from the elements. The elements are harsh. The night is cold. The night is cold. The rain is savage and hard. And it said, make your way to the castle, Jeffrey. Make your way to the castle. And I said, okay, tree, I will make my way to the castle. And somehow a cloud, a solid cloud, appeared of me, shielding me from the elements and from the night. And I made my way out to the all the way to the castle. And inside the castle, there was a young woman, and she turned around and she said, thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you for making it here. By the way, you can follow me on Instagram. And I said, okay, thank you. She said, and who are you? Who are you that I owe this to? And she said, my name is Jackie is My Queen, and we've been friends ever since.
Very good.
So,
My God. Yeah. Cheers, Jackie is
Yes.
My Queen.
if Jeff shaved his head, the Giamatti vibes would be intense, MF Dev said. You're not the first person who have ever said that, actually. So there's something Giamatti-esque about me, I think, because I've had that occasionally over
Rufus,
the years.
you can turn
Someone
the music
touched
back
my
on.
beard when I was in the store today. Why weren't you there to protect me, Jeff? I'm sorry I once saw a duck. If I were there, that person would have no hands now. But
Yes,
yeah.
I saw your comment earlier. I actually literally had a dream last night that I saw Holden's neck and it was covered in cysts. Well, what the truth is, it is covered. It has one cyst on it, at least right now. So that's super not far off. So I think you had
Lindsay's
a
here.
biographical dream. Also, Lindsay, good to see you. By the way, good question, Nerdy. It's being like, Holden's getting all these fun games and things. What would you like that's like fun and not just shelves? But you know, Lexi, I don't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't understand fun. She works.
Lexi's in chat now,
I play
too.
games and have fun all day, and she working on my shit, which is cool. Normalize sis. That's my platform this year. Fantastic. All right. I think it's about...
Lexi's in chat. She's in the other room. She should be working.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be working on the wedding.
She is 100% working on the wedding right now. Incentives, $5 for a toast for you. Like you, Jesus, just saw with Jackie's My Queen. $10 for karaoke. And $25 for a lip sync competition. If you'd like us to do a karaoke block, I'd love to do another one in the next like half an hour or so. Until then, I think it's about time for us to enjoy some questions. We're at the third hour. We're good and drunk, and it's time to start sharing way too much.
Is that Aubrey Plaza, by the way? She's just showing up on this YouTube screen right now. Has there ever been like a still of her or anything where she didn't look just kind of like the coolest person in the room? She's sort of like the most relaxed and coolest person in the room. That's
right. There's a really awkward. Actually, I love this video. It's really awkward, and it's of her. Will Smith got an award. I think it was like MTV Movie, or it was like one of those.
Yeah, just once I want to see her being like.
It was one of those dumb award shows. And she tried to do a joke where she like tried to run up on stage and like take his award, and he just like wouldn't give it to her, and they just had this really awkward exchange, and then she just went back to her seat, and it is one of the cringiest videos I've ever seen, and that is definitely a perfect moment for you.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of.
It would have been better if she'd like punched her him in the face really hard though, right before.
Is it true she had a stroke and that's why she's so chill? I like Aubrey Plaza a lot, but that video makes me want to crawl inside of myself. And
I need
die.
to see this though.
So
Somebody throw it in the chat and we'll watch it.
Yeah, if someone wants to throw it in the chat, we'll watch it. I'd look it up too, but I'm too lazy. This is
questions. Here we go.
This is a little intense to start, but fuck it. This is the first question I pulled. This was the question I pulled today that made me the most ooh, interesting question. That might be a little difficult. Have you ever bullied anyone? Thank you, Aaron Permer, for posting that, by the way. Have you ever bullied anyone? Chat.
I have a funny answer to this.
Good. I hope you do. What's your? I have a sad answer to this. I have a sad answer. What's yours?
I did once because I was the kid who got bullied, and there was a friend of mine who also got bullied. This is like way back in like in grade school, and another kid kind of started coming in like encroaching on my territory, and I was like, "That's my friend. What are you doing hanging out with a friend?" So I tried to kind of like bully this kid out of the thing. So I was just being like, maybe if I make him think I'm like one of the kids that actually that like that fucks with me all the time, like he'll get the message and just realize it's like, oh, that's Jeff's friend, And so I didn't realize that you could have more than one friend at the time. I was probably I don't know, I was probably 10 or maybe 12 or something at the time. It was probably like tween. I was probably like 12 or something. And I tried to like do, and I like tried to get in this girl a little bit. I don't remember like all the things. I just remember a couple like incidences. And at first he seemed a little bit sort of taken aback and just sort of shy about it. And then one time I was kind of like. I so had this coming because I did something. I shoulder checked him at one point. I walked by him, just shoulder checked him, and he immediately just did it like right back to me. And I was so like, I don't know how to deal with that. It's like, and I was like, yeah.
Outcomes prepared, and this is the one.
And he was so good for him. He's the hero of that story because I was just like, oh shit. I wasn't. I'm totally unprepared to be the bully, and so I immediately just dropped all pretense. And then he and I we were fine after that. Actually, we were like friends after that because he didn't put up with my shit.
That's such an animalistic, that's like monkeys in the savannah. You know what I mean?
Really, yeah.
Like just quick shoulder check. We cool? Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I was like scared. Suddenly, I was afraid of him. I was like, "Oh, he's gonna kick my ass now." And nope. He was just like, "Let me know." It's like, "No, I'm not gonna do this." And then I was like, "All right, we're good. We're good."
Jay Harris Snorts says, "Man, I wish Jackie was here to answer this. We've talked extensively."
I think his name was Ryan. I think I remember him.
She used to be such a bully. Something I guess says, "No, but I was bullied a ton when I was a kid. Because of that, I try to be nice and stand up for those who can't do it themselves, which has led me to having some really weird ass friends." Yeah, I bet. But that's awesome. That's noble. I have never bullied anyone. Says I once saw a dog bullied me. bullied me. That's why he was banned the first time. You fucker. All right? I'm good at Mega Man. You fuck. I'm good at it. Jingor with just a yes, which scares me. Let me see. I once punched a guy in the face to knock out a loose tooth he kept complaining about. It's the closest I've been to a bully. I bullied a kid in grammar school. I was the fat kid in class and bullied him to deflect attention away from me. We ended up going to the same high school, and I was able to apologize to him later. It was still a shitty thing to do, though. Absolutely, man. I don't think I've ever bullied someone, but I've definitely talked shit about people behind their back. So this is mine. It's like a kind of a low-key...
I was gonna say Jackie. By the way, said Jackie McQueen said Jeff wrote
Tough love
wrote a check his ass in cash. I loved.
Yeah, one of my biggest regrets of my childhood, of my life. One of those moments where I think about it and I'm just like, why were you such a fucker? There was this girl who was like very popular, who I did a play with and fell in love with. Man, baby, Allie Clark, thank you so much for the sub with the 2 months. Appreciate it. I was like super in love with this girl. She was like so popular. Everybody loved her. She was like we were very cliquey in my year. It was like the hot girl table, or the popular girl table rather, the jock table, the nerd table. We were like somewhere in between. We were kind of the grungy, like we were in a band and smoke, we were obviously going to be weed people and whatever. There were just, the tables were really clearly delineated. And I fell for this girl. We were in theater school together, or not theater school. We did a play together, and we like flirted a lot. And she really fucked with me a lot, I guess, is my one thing maybe, is like, because she was like very flirty and liked the attention. I really fell hard for this girl, and then it was never going to happen, and I got resentful. And she confided in me a lot of stuff about her friend group and talked a lot of shit about her friends and like just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I went and just like told them all the stuff that she said to me, and I'm pretty sure this contributed to the fact that very shortly after I did that, she ended up going straight up homeschool, like leaving the school entirely. Not awful, like just I feel horrible about it. And I might not even be the reason why that happened, but like I'm pretty sure I was, and I feel fucking horrible about it. Like it was the most manipulative, crappy thing I've ever fucking done. You know what I mean? And like totally just did it to fuck her over because she didn't want to be in a relationship with me. It was so gross. So anyways, it's probably my biggest one. I've got other ones. They all come out of me being a loser, right? Kind of like what Soat said, right? It all comes out of like me being a loser and being resentful. I feel like if anything, I always talk about how I feel like I was almost a bully to my parents, if anything else. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like, it's your fault girls don't want to fuck me. You know what I mean? Not me. It was like classic nice guy syndrome. Like I really love reading subreddits like creepy PMs. Feeling like a loser. Totally. Not being. Reading like creepy PMs and like are nice guys on Reddit, because I remember when I had that perspective, and then like I'm on both ends of it, and I can look at it and be like, man, I think the funniest thing, the nice guys finish last thing, is so like hilarious to me looking back on it. It's like they didn't like the jocks because they were assholes. They liked the jocks because they had confidence and like, approached them with confidence, and it was like asked them out on dates and like, what I mean?
And they weren't the ones going, oh, girls don't like nice guys.
Right.
They weren't like, like being shit. But there was. We might want to go back to like scroll back a little bit, because I saw the Fat President had a good, nice long one.
Real quick before that, from Lindsay, when I was in middle school, I started at a new school where I only knew one person. He was a friend from when I was a little bitty kid and had lost touch. He was a total nerd loser in middle school, so I straight up pretended like I had no idea who he was.
I've heard about this guy.
His social pariah status wouldn't touch me. It was awful, and I've always felt bad about it. You should reach out to him.
She has, Lindsay. Lindsay, tell me if I can tell the second part of that story. By the way, Jackie is my queen said, and the jocks were athletic and good looking. So
Yeah, also they were
Nice.
athletic.
Well, there was that.
They cared
Yeah.
about themselves, you know.
yeah, they had hygiene and
they woke up and they like worked on themselves as opposed to me like laid
Yeah.
around all day playing fucking video, you know, for whatever it's worth, like for sure. Yeah, that's a big
Lindsay,
part
I
of
will
it,
say
too.
quickly before we go back into some of the other ones in chat, but Lindsay, yes. So what happened is she did meet up with this guy like years later, and got to like hang out with him. He's like a total like polygamist now, like that, who just like he's got like tons of
Cool.
girls. He's just
I
like
guy.
he's like the highest
cool?
like guy. He's like
That's
it's like he's like
amazing.
he just like he's like a total like polyamory is what I meant.
That's- yes.
Yeah, but person
That's
and
amazing.
just
So
like
he's
loads of
just
yeah,
doing great.
he's fine.
I feel like everybody
He
kind of turned it around.
he is completely he's there's nothing to worry about with this guy anymore.
I feel like
She
this
grew up
is-
in Utah.
I feel like this question is a perfect question for cocktails.
Yeah.
Because we've
It
been
really is.
drinking. Like everybody's got a story to tell.
Yeah,
about
we'll
a
get
thing
to
they
everybody.
regret, and it
Yeah.
feels good to let it out. It feels good to get it off your chest. You
Yeah.
know? I have a couple more. I have another one at least that I want to talk about.
I got some more too.
Because it's so funny because I relate a lot. There's I'm not a big fan of 30 Rock, but there's a 30 Rock episode that
I know which one you're gonna say.
I fucking love that is about Tina Fey going back to her high school reunion,
Mm-hmm.
right? And she's like, I was the nerd. I was put upon. Everybody, you know, was mean to me. And then in all of the high school memories, it turns out that she was the asshole.
Yeah.
Every time. And I so relate to that. Because I think I was totally the same. Where I was like, everybody was mean. And then you look back and I was like, I was such a dick. Or like, not confident. Or like, not, you know, mindful. You know? Like, on any level. And it's so funny to look back on it and be like, yeah, I mean, I was picked on. I was definitely bullied, you know, for sure. But I was definitely not, you know, Mr. Jesus. I definitely fucked up tons, as we all do, because we're all learning how to be social people during these years. I mean, you have to make mistakes, right? And Fat President, I didn't mean to, but yes, I did bully patrol high schoolers monitoring middle schoolers, and I went too hard on a kid who was bullying a kid who was a dick to a special ed kid that I normally sat with and talked about comics with. I went hard protecting them, not okay, but I was also a kid, I guess. I almost want more details, but I almost don't. But that sounds interesting. I mean, at the end of the day, you were being, you know.
There was a special needs kid that was in my school. I just remember this one day, this incident that happened where he would just kind of like, I think he like had this like severe autism or something, you know. But he was like, he kind of hang out by like this during like breaks or something, like by this in this little like outdoor area and like this window, and he kind of like walk up to it occasionally and just kind of go back and forth. Nobody would like fuck with him. This one day, one little shit like this started fucking with him, and this young girl came up and just like got in the kid's face about that. And of course, this guy was just like, "Fuck you, bitch! You fucking bitch!" Like that. Just got like every vile thing. It's like if he wasn't disgusting enough or making fun of like the kid with special needs, then he just like every sexist thing in the 80s you can imagine. A kid, like a high school kid, saying this one girl like that, and I just want me and a bunch of other guys to stand there just going this like
Right.
you know, I wasn't I was too afraid of getting my ass kicked for like moving forward, you know, despite the fact that I had strong feelings about this, and it was just like, she's totally in the right, you're an asshole for doing this, but I'm a coward, so I'm gonna hang back here.
Right.
I'm not proud of that.
Right.
But you know, we do stupid shit when we're
Tommy
kids, I
said,
guess.
"What?
Yeah.
I did some shitty things to people in high school. I feel like a dickhead. To people I consider friends too. I want to reach out and apologize, but like that feels real weird. Yeah, I just thought about reaching out to the girl I was just talking about, and it would be weird. Like she's moved on. Like I don't know. It wasn't that bad. Where I feel like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a moment of bad decision making, but she did say those things and feel that way about those people. You know what I mean? So." I wasn't like mercilessly a fucker to anyone, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike maybe, you know, I mean, I don't think she'd be upset for me saying this, but like Jackie has reached out to a person or two, you know, because she has openly talked about how she hated her fucking self so much and she was a terrible bully to people when she was younger. I did some fuck with your head shit, and it's not cool, says Momo, and I would beat the shit out of little Momo. Did a little bullying. I get you. I did the same kind of thing. It was mental warfare. I was really good at it. All right, back to the buying shit we will only use for one day. Good night. Have a good one, Lenny. One time I was talking shit about a girl in middle school, and she was right behind me. It's the worst. That's the worst.
Oh, God, I've done that, too.
I've done that where they walk into the room, and, like, you can just tell we've been talking about you. Ugh. I feel like that's, like, not recent, but recent enough to be like, why am I still doing this? Why am I still putting myself in this situation? Yes, I felt like a loser back then, not now. I didn't start speaking until I was 5 or 6, went to speech therapy, etc. Was bullied a lot in school, so I became a bully. That's how it usually works, right? Dude, I hate the ones that are, dude, I'm a nice guy. Why won't you date me? Says something, I guess. And when the girl gives a reasonable answer, them freaking out and calling them a bitch or some shit. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, they're called incels today.
I love our choosing baggers, J. Harris Norton. It's some of my favorite subreddit shit. All right, let me get down here. My biggest regret of being mean to someone was dating a girl in college that was awesome and great, but I just wasn't super into her. And after Christmas break, I just kind of ghosted her because I didn't know how to end it, and she was pretty hurt by it, and I always wanted to apologize for being a dick. But I feel like it would be weird to dig that up years later. You know what, though? At the end of the day, it's tough, right? Because you go back and forth. What's your policy on this? Because you go back and forth, you're like, am I apologizing to them as a way to try to make me feel better, which is, again, selfish? You know what I mean? Or is it valuable to own up to shit and apologize to people, even if it's years later? And Chad, I want to hear your.
It depends on the severity of the crime,
right?
really. Yeah, it's because I've actually thrown this out to Chad before, because I won't go into the whole thing again, but that was something I was debating about somebody who I'm not on Facebook anymore. But the thing is, when I was on Facebook, there was an old girlfriend of mine from high school who like friended me, and I just remembered, oh my God, I did something kind of shitty to you, not meaning to, you know, like that, but I kind of accidentally did something shitty, and high school sucks, you know. High school can be like really rough sometimes, and it's like, and I feel like something I did may have made your last year of high school a little bit rougher for you. I don't know if it did or not, because I never really talked to her about it, but I feel like I should have addressed it. But I was like, on the other hand, she friended me, so you know that she's clearly not like holding any resentment, and I don't know. It was like a weird thing where I'm like, do I sound crazy if I like bring this up, like, oh, this thing I did or something? And she's like, why are you even thinking about that anymore? That wasn't a big deal.
Right.
So it's like it's. So I think you've really got to like bring it down to like, if did you grope somebody? Yes, you should apologize to them.
Yeah,
you know, did you talk shit about somebody?
Did you give someone PTSD?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, but if you did something a little bit, just kind of like shitty by some kind of mild standards,
like
then
maybe it's like reach out and be friendly,
yeah,
and then if it comes up,
yeah,
like apologize. But maybe if it's not super severe, just like put positivity towards them,
yeah,
and just be like, hey, you know, I saw you're into this, or you're really good at this, like, good job, and spread positivity. Unless it's like, oh, did I accidentally give you PTSD as a child because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing? Then apologize. I get that. I called people out by being out on being shitty, and a lot of time I should have maybe kept my nose out so as to not get people beat up. I think it was more of a defense to keep the attention off me being a chubby little nerd. The kid I went hard on.
That was me too, chubby little nerd. So
my friend I made that was special needs, and I went at him to protect the guy who couldn't protect himself, but I went beyond. Not 1980s movie far, but I'm not proud of it. Bully was just a dumb redneck kid. Yeah, true. Nerdy Yurdy, bully to herself. Undiagnosed bipolar and obsessive compulsive. I can see that. Bully to yourself. I love this one from Lone Star Kid. I almost want to know more about this. I only bullied one girl in high school, but because she was a freshman brat coming for my crown. She needed to get put in her place. Sorry, not sorry. I fucking love it, dude. That's a great perspective, like a totally different perspective. Honestly, ask if they want your apology before actually apologizing. Don't force someone to dig up past trauma just because you want to feel better. I think that's true, man. I think that's true. There are many people I'd never want to hear from, right? Like, it's just like, fuck you. You're coming at me with this. I just buried this shit, you know? I'd say because it's years later, just learn from your mistakes and make peace with it. Yeah, true. I got back together with an ex, and then he permanently broke it off over text on my birthday after I asked to hang out. So right now, I'd like an apology.
Yeah, you get it as an apology for that. You should.
Allie
Yeah.
Clark, during a rough period of my life, I made amends with a lot of people, and I think it was 50-50 on how it was taken. It was good for me, but I don't think it was helpful to all involved. There you go, right? It's kind of a two-way street with that. Dude, if my bullies apologized to me, I would just laugh. They were such petty asshats. I had another one. All right, so this one group, they were like the Jinko wearing. Like I even like we had a lot of musical interests in comedy, but they were sort of the freaks of the freaks and geeks trope in high school, and we were somewhere in between. I was kind of like freak nerd mix, but I was sort of friends with enough different people just by being funny. And like we were our own me and my group of friends were our own thing, where we were like freaks, but we didn't wear jinkos and like ball necklaces and get piercings per se. We were just sort of, we drank and we listened to Nirvana and we fucked around and we were like off the chart a little bit. But these guys were the freaks, right? And every day they'd hang out near this basketball court where the jocks would play basketball, but they'd be off to the side, off by this like fence, essentially as far to the edge of the school perimeter as possible. They'd be like against this chain, they'd be against this like fence in this like far corner. They were like, they weren't goth, but they were like almost, they were like goth, but you know, more into like, I don't know, System of a Down kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Less gothy, more just kind of like they were the bad kids or the fucked up kids. And every day at lunch, there was like a weird little woods area near them, and I would try to get as close to them as possible until they noticed me. And then as soon as they noticed me, I'd go, abort, and run away screaming abort. And I played this game with them every day for like weeks. I would just try to sneak up against, they'd be sitting around talking about the darkness, and I would like sneak up as close as I could get to them until they discovered me and then start screaming, abort! And I'd run away. Sometimes I had people with me, and in hindsight, I realized how annoying that must have been. And at one point, one of the guys chased after me and like pushed me down this hill, and I almost like fell over. I almost got really hurt. And then one of the jocks stuck up for me and like screamed at them for it, you know what I mean? And looking back, I was like, oh, I was being like a weird mental terrorist. And I know it doesn't sound that bad the way I'm describing this. Yeah, the Marilyn Manson kids, exactly. I know it doesn't sound that bad, but it was pretty fucking annoying and pretty abusive. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, that's really annoying. I did it every day for weeks. Anyways, all right. Fine, hold on. I will apologize for being so mean to you all these years, for being horrible at games. If you apologize for being offensively horrible at games, I am sorry. I once saw a duck, aka German Shoemaker, for being fucking atrocious at video games and just ruthlessly streaming it to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
I once saw a duck. This is for you. Put your beard.
Put your beard against. There you go. Put your beard against the screen right now.
That's for you.
That was for you. There are the incentives: $5 for a toast for you, $10 for karaoke, and $25 for a lip sync competition. We're about to move on to another question, but we did this question for over 20 minutes, and we still have people writing in. We also need another round. So we're gonna do that.
Real quickly, I would say Jackie's McQueen. I was also broken up with on a birthday once by a girlfriend who had been gone for a while. Who said that she said she was out of town, like working on she was on a show. She was doing like a show out of town, and then on my birthday, she came to the bar late where I was having this birthday party, and I was like, oh, can I come over to your place tonight? And she was like, fine. And she's like, but don't expect anything to happen. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, and I'm like, all right, that's fine. Is everything all right? Because there's something kind of weird about the way she said it. And then she's like, yeah, it's fine. And then later on that night, she confessed to me. She says, yeah, look, I wasn't doing this tour show. I was in France. This guy who I met, I was hanging out with him, and I kind of think I want to keep that going. And I was like, oh, okay. Telling me tonight on my birthday. No. This is a full-on, born in the U.S. Girl. But yeah, she decided to tell me then on my actual birthday. It was actually my 30th birthday.
Brutal.
Yeah. My 30th birthday. Yeah, but yeah, that was a funny thing.
That is
so,
ice
yeah.
cold. Well, rum and Coke suffices a cocktail 100%. Also, Jess Nope with one final bullying story. My high school boyfriend came out as bisexual when we were dating, and I reacted badly with a whole lot of internalized homophobia and toxic ideas about how monogamous. I'm losing your quote because people are talking so much, which is amazing. Monogamous relationships should be. Then, 8 years later, finally had to come to terms with the fact that I'm bi. Terrified to come out and had made that experience bad for someone I cared about in my past. Oh my God, yeah, it feels bad, man. Unbelievable. But that's why usually that reaction is so strong, because you're, it's the same thing as the evangelical preacher, pastor, who screams about homophobic, horrible bullshit, and then gets caught with the dude in the hotel doing meth all night, sucking dick for fucking 24 hours.
I feel like I mean, we're on the right track right now, just with people like this. With, I mean, obviously we got a long way to go, but I love it. I feel like once we really fully embrace the full spectrum of sexuality, everybody's just gonna be a lot happier. When
here's to another round, Allie Clark, and it's time for another round. Let me show how to make it. Here we go. It's the Schiller's Negroni this evening. We've got gin, sweet vermouth, and Lille Blanc, and it is made as such. 1 part gin, real easy stuff, guys. It's 1 part for each of these. 1 part sweet vermouth, 1 part Lille Blanc. Stir with ice and pour, and Cineville. And Jeff, it's so... Oh my God! Jeff has been replaced with a woman, but women can't drink alcohol.
This again. And they do.
Actually, did
That was on purpose.
destroy the chair. Lowe's in the chat. Welcome, Lexi, to the stream.
What was I gonna ask? How big should our candy bar signs be?
I don't give a
Do you see what I have to deal with?
Who gives a shit? What do you mean how
when
big?
it says
Fucking
when
like
it says
this.
these are jelly beans.
This size, this fucking size. Who
That's
gives a
way
fuck?
too big.
Then tiny, then little.
Like, but they don't come in little.
Then don't have them. Then you don't get them. Then you don't get them at your party.
You see what I have to do?
They can drink as long as they have fainting chairs. Exactly.
Yeah, I need one.
2 by 3, 3 by 4.
2 by 3.
Thank you.
2 by 3. Thank you.
Lying at.
I don't know things.
Damn, Holden, what the fuck? Your
you.
party. Everyone's sticking up for Lexi right now. Just understand, A, I have been drinking. B, it is incessant. It is the only thing that is being discussed in this apartment these days besides switch. It is a party. That's what a wedding is. It's a party.
It is.
Ask Carly
It
these
should
questions.
Be treated that way. It should be a party. The best weddings that you go to are ones where you felt like this is a party.
I'm at a party.
A party with all
Bum
these
party.
great friends of
With all
mine,
these great
and
friends,
we're
and
dancing,
then
we're drinking, we're
certain
having a great
relatives that I
time.
never want to be
That is
around
what a
ever
wedding
again.
should be.
Thank you something. I guess he knows me. Because he really knows me.
Never was there a day that I thought Holden would have a larger beard than me. I know, man. It's happening. I'm about to trim it down. I'm about to get it cleaned up. Sorry to have to marry the love of your life, Holden. Real inconvenience. Wow, Mama, please. Okay?
I'm not wearing a fucking stitch of makeup. I don't think this is helping, but thank you.
You look great.
See, just handle it the way that
Thank
Lindsay
you.
handled it with me. Just be like, this is what's happening at our wedding.
You were her fiance. You tend her every need and whim.
Thank you.
Terrifying. And you know what, though? She slides in. You guys do this. It perpetuates a nightmarish relationship
I
standard.
love it.
And then
I
she
love
leaves,
it.
and then we go back. But it's like I have to continue to deal with this the moment it's all done and over.
This thing is full of alcohol. This thing is like to the brim
to the
with
tip
liquor.
top. Lexi, you can ask me these questions, but make Holden do stuff for you. Exactly. I'll just do other things. I do other things, okay? I do other stuff.
I stir. Did you give the directions again how to make this?
Yeah, I already did it. 111. Vermouth, it's easy.
Did you show the title cards I worked so hard on?
Like, my husband was useless at wedding stuff, too. Yeah, I'm bullshit at it.
I mean, it's just like, I don't know how big they should be. I
They've been
just
having
don't
low
know
cheek beards,
things.
yeah.
I'm just really indecisive. That's my problem.
Like embarrassing stuff. Stop, Carly, get out of here.
Yay, Carly!
Out of here.
Yay, Carly!
You leave now. You're out of here now, okay? By the way, we did actually find the clip of this.
Bless you, Jengor.
Really big drinks this time for everybody.
Lexi is God to you now.
Holy
Holden.
shit!
Rest your head
These
on
are
your
like,
pillow.
I'm just gonna show.
Yeah.
Look at it's all alcohol.
Well, cheers, everybody.
Lindsay, if you're still watching, I'm sorry. I know I apologize all the time, but I'm going to apologize
It's just so
again.
you don't have to make as many, you know?
Yeah.
It's not-
Bless you all.
we're going to
Oh,
have
thank
this
you.
much. It's
I
just
need to
gonna
get
be-
my eyebrows done. but thank you.
Here are the incentives, ladies and gentlemen. We have a half an hour left in the stream. $5 for a toast for you. I would love to end the stream with a little bit of a karaoke block and or a lip sync competition. So get the donations in now. We're going to keep drinking and doing questions.
It's a damn cocktail.
Oh, and this is the Audrey Plaza.
Chando Calrissian.
Aubrey Plaza, my bad. This is so embarrassing. This is just when she tried to do like a joke thing.
Look at that, Bradley Cooper.
I don't know if stealing the
Will
show
Ferrell's.
Once again, thanks to MTV.
I think it said Will Smith for some reason earlier.
What's happening?
Oh no. Oh, this is bad.
Aubrey Plaza, everyone.
You know what?
The stunt was not planned, and Plaza was reportedly given the boot from the show. The
Alright, I'll
evening
turn it
also
up. Hold on,
featured
hold on.
an exclusive first.
I'm going to say
Once again,
fuck
thanks to
Will
MTV,
Ferrell for doing that. Because you know what? What, you don't know how to improvise? Come on.
What's happening?
You know what? I am Team Aubrey Plaza on this.
Aubrey
Will
Plaza,
Ferrell,
everyone.
suck it. That was like, yeah.
I'm
I
gonna.
feel bad for her on that one just because, but the thing is, come on, it's an MTV award. It's not a
I'm
fucking
gonna
Oscar.
say-
Shut the fuck up, Will Ferrell.
But
Play along.
I'm also gonna say, what was the play there? It was a weird play. I kind of agree. It was a weird play. Like, I don't know what their relationship is. First of all, so if they don't have a relationship where like she can just do that, A, B, what was the play there? Like, what do you? You know what I mean? Like, what do you do? Oh, take my award, and then what do you go? And then what do you do from there? She takes the award?
Yeah, but it's also well, I don't know. I'd run with it. I personally, I feel like if I was doing that,
I agree. It's weird.
and
on
Aubrey
both-
Plaza came up to me and like did that, I would be like, what the fuck, you know, that, and I don't know. I
It's
feel
weird
like
on- it's weird on. I agree with Jen Gore. It's weird on both sides. It is Aubrey Plaza's
I'd
thing.
chase her around the entire like auditorium.
I say
and,
he could have rolled with it better than he did. Agreed. But at the same time, her doing that was like, what? What is? Why are you doing this? This is weird.
okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I
But
just
if
don't know
you're,
what I don't know what the game is. Like, if we're gonna talk about it in comedic bullshit terms, what's the game here? So you steal it, and then I go, oh no, you took my award.
yeah, but the choice is either humiliating her or rolling with it. I chose roll with it.
Will, you were great, and I'm more trying to take anything from you, but Beyonce had the best video of all time. That would have been good. I'd say, young lady, get good enough, and you can have one of those on your own someday. Oh my god, yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like it's something. And by the way, this is coming from me, and I will say it's something I feel like I almost would have done if I had the confidence to think I could do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, it's like I just get it. Classic story of unfunny joke made worse. Yeah, I think he could have been more helpful. I agree. But
Yeah.
I think that she also fucked up in the first place.
He could have just gone like, no, get away from me, Aubrey Plaza. Get the fuck away from my award. You know,
Right.
just be like, you
But
just
maybe-
go sit down.
but at the
he
same
didn't even
time-
have to have a
But at
be a
the
whole
same
thing.
time, maybe he was genuinely caught off guard rather, caught by surprise. Like, genuinely was just like, what the fuck's going on?
Okay.
You know what I mean? I get it,
Somebody
he
here
should
is
roll
one of
with it,
us. One of us is pro women.
and one of us
one of
hates
us is
women.
not.
I am obviously right. I am Holden.
I think
McNeely.
that's what we're all learning. Here.
I am Holden McNeely, and I hate women. Okay, somebody clip it. Okay. What was Will Ferrell in Holden's apartment? She's trying
I'm
to be
Jeff Sproul,
absurdist
and I'm all
sometimes.
about the ladies.
There's a video of him, her stealing Michael Cera's mic on red carpet and calling him a piece of shit. That
Wait,
could be
what?
good. One of us is Pro and the other is Holden.
Of her stealing Michael Cera's mic at the red carpet calling.
Holden knows.
Wait,
when
she did
Magnolia
that?
Finally comes out as truth. I could see that as being funny, but like, what was she gonna do then? Right then, he's like giving us. He's like accepting an award. I don't know. It's a weird moment. It's
Yeah,
just
but it's
a
an
weird
MTV
moment.
award.
I bet he regrets it too. By the way,
Yeah.
I bet he regrets it too. And it's like, ooh.
There's a Ron Burgundy park. Might just completely pivot off of this because I feel like we spent too much time probably talking about this. But
Yeah.
there's a Ron Burgundy podcast coming out actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I want to
Yeah.
check it out.
I'm curious.
Here we go for another question. Have you ever stolen anything, Jeff? Have you ever stolen anything, chat?
I have literally never stolen anything. I was a good boy.
Ever?
No. Never stolen anything. Well, other than like maybe office supplies.
I'm trying
You know,
to
like
remember. I have
like
a very
that's I've stolen
fuzzy-
paper from
I've
from
stolen
yeah.
so many
But I feel like
office
that doesn't
supplies.
even count.
And made, like,
That's what people
copies
do.
of scripts
Yeah.
and
Oh God!
all that
I used to make all of our programs with no T, like at Scholastic. So
actually, you just I stole candy from my brother a shit ton. It kind of reminds me of like I didn't steal it, but I definitely had a line on my brother's hidden porn collection and used it a lot. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He had all the mags. He had a blank, a VHS tape, an unmarked VHS tape that was just a compilation of scenes that seemed to go on for hours. And the day I found out was like finding the Holy Grail. Like, it was like unbelievable. I took tons of office supplies with me when I left my old job. By the way, I read an article. You know, you say that's petty stuff, but I read an article about how badly small theft of office supplies adds up and largely affects businesses and corporations. And so, like, it's such one of those little things that, you know what I mean? It's like one of those little things that adds up over time and actually has like a massive effect.
I feel like yeah.
I would slowly steal wine from my parents' wine cellar. Oh yeah, for sure, definitely stole.
Oh, by the way,
little bits of liquor from the Padres.
a bottle of liquor actually at my office. I know where it is. It's been in there for like a long time. I'm thinking about just taking that shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I won't say what it is,
That reminds me, actually, one of the worst.
so they can't prove it. They
one
can't
of
go to
the-
YouTube and prove it.
One of the worst jobs I ever had was a temp job that lasted a week. That was ripping out, gutting an entire floor of an office building after the recession. So it was literally like everybody had just got laid off, obviously, and it was our job to go in and like gut it out. And the first day was kind of fun because no one watched over us, and they were like, "Here, we just need you to like throw away everything that's in the drawers of these." She's a man, baby JT Dubs. Here's to a long life and a merry one, quick death and an easy one, a pretty girl and an honest one, cold beer and another one. Thank you so much, JT Dubs. We're gonna give you a toast just a second of your own, buddy. Exactly, Momo. I stole random shit from like Claire's just for the rush to feel alive. I'm pretty sure I did that at least once or twice where I like stole from a retail place, like something small, just to be like, whoa, I did it. But we had to gut these offices out. And we spent the whole day rolling around in chairs, and like they didn't ever check on us really. I think we even got high at one point in the day, and like it was so sad. We were like joking around and having fun because we were like comedians. I ended up getting paired with a great comic, Nick Turner, who is out in LA now, and he's so funny. And it was just him and me joking around all day, talking about comedy. And they said, whatever you find, you can keep if you find anything you like. We found that was the big one. We found a bottle of rum and went on, and during our lunch break, we got like Cokes and brought them back and made rum and Cokes with the rum we found. And like we're drinking and shit and having a fun time. We took, we found a game of Trivial Pursuit that I took home, Millennium Edition. We found all these little things, you know? But it was such a fucking crazy, sad thing to look back on because it was all these people. It was the ghost of all these people who had just gotten fucking laid off from their jobs. You know? Crazy shit. I used to steal cigarettes like Kissel. Hell yeah. And that reminds me of one of my moves back in my 20s. was get really hammered at whatever party I was at, and then like slyly steal a bunch of beers from the fridge on my way out, and like have like pockets deep of beers and stuff. One friend got legitimately pissed off at me for doing it, and I thought it was like funny. She's a man, baby. Allie Clark to good friends, past, present, and future. Allie Clark, what's the song, baby? Give me that song, Ali. I call you Allie. I think it's Ali.
Let's get a little karaoke block going.
I know you're a
at the
fucking
end.
dude. All right.
I'm actually up for some singing.
Give me that song though. You just donated for a karaoke song if you want it, whatever you want us to do. I remember that, right, Carly? I remember that too, man. That got embarrassing real quick. I once steal a gigantic letter R from this old warehouse in St. Louis. She's a man with a 50 from WG Dubs. No
WG
toast
Dubs.
needed. I want to see a lip sync of Take On Me by Aha. You got it, dude. That's coming at you hot and raw.
I wish you'd given me that as a karaoke as well, because I'd fucking sing the hell out of some Aha.
Well, we can do it all. We can do both.
Well, I'll sing
Unbelievable.
with the thing, yeah.
What was I gonna say? Thank you,
Tubby
T
T Dubs. I'm gonna do another question.
I want you to choose a high school
Tubby
fave.
Dubs.
You got it, Ollie. You got it, dude.
High school fave. Okay.
Yeah, we got 2 times because of the 50. We can do it all. Well, what's it? Is there a different Aha song? You can do karaoke instead if you want. Okay.
No, there's
Do
one.
karaoke then. Okay. And I stole a giant, bigger than me backpack from a sporting goods store. It was a back-to-school display. I got caught because I tried walking through the displays at Hot Topic. I feel like Skelechairs is turning into Chunk from Goonies right now. That is one of my favorite speeches from a movie. When he's like, and then when I was in 5th grade, they were like, tell me everything you've done.
And I threw up on all the people that night, my coat, and whatever. Wasn't that what it is? He threw up in his jacket and spilled it on all the people below.
Started
barfing. Yeah.
I didn't steal it, but I would borrow more than my 4 quarters from my uncle's Camel cigarette smug in his room while he was asleep. So I was the arcade ninja. After grabbing them quarters, I go play the Neo Geo multi-cabinet Street Fighter 2 at Corner Liquor Store. Dude, hell yes. Thank you, Ali. You were saying it correctly, not like Muhammad Ali. Oh, okay, Ali. All right, cool. Oh shit, yeah, I stole window props when I worked at PacSun. I still have a fake surfboard. Ha ha!
Somebody worked at PacSun?
Yeah, you worked at PacSun?
I worked at PacSun.
Mama worked at PacSun.
Really?
Isn't that amazing? What's PacSun?
Pacific Sunwear.
Oh, okay,
It's like
yeah.
surfer skater clothes.
That's of course you and her both worked at PacSun. That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
I
Sorry. That's.
I
so
fucking
funny.
love this. I just want to say this. I love this. I hope everybody in chat feels the same way I do. They feel like you're just like hanging out with a bunch of friends at a bar right now. Because like honestly, I had like this like another just like random just day at work. And if you've been watching any of these, you just know like that my situation's not great right now. But I look forward to this so much, and it's so good to see all you people and to all these people showing up here.
Fuck
and then
yeah.
do this makes my week. This sets my week off on a great note. And thank
weirdly
you all
enough-
for being here for this.
Weirdly enough, this is the worst day of my week. No, I'm just kidding. This one I'm definitely
I'm
one
gonna
of the best.
fucking leave now.
It's this and Friday are probably the 2 best days of my week. The CockTails and Jack and E's.
Yeah.
And Creepshow Creations. Shout
Yeah.
outs to Carly.
And you gotta have a drunk guy also constantly going, I fucking love you guys. And I know I do this a lot, but the thing is, I really do mean it, and I appreciate it, guys. I love
Hell
seeing
yeah,
you all
Ellie.
here. So,
Would you rather eat something that is alive or something that has been rotting a while? Would you rather eat something that is alive or something that is rotting for a while? I feel like just for sanitation's sake, something that's alive, right?
yeah, I guess it
less
depends
dangerous
on
at
what.
this point? 'Cause
if
both
it
are
is-
disgusting. So what's
If
less
it
dangerous?
is, somebody says like you can eat this rotting rat, or you can eat this fluke worm that's dead, and it's like I'm gonna eat the fluke worm because I'm gonna be like, well,
It's
yeah,
not a fluke worm.
it is.
It's a kitten with anime eyes, and the whole time it's just going, please, no, please, no. Or it's like a rat.
That's how I
rotting
get
rat.
hard though, so I'd probably
Right,
choke it a
you
little
start
bit.
fucking
I'd be
it.
like, okay, yeah. So.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. I forgot that's what you're into. I think I would go alive Because if you could choose, first of all, then you're gonna go with like fish or something. It's not gonna feel as bad. But also, I feel like rotting is asking for getting sick. You
Well,
know?
I need to know what it is. I need Jeff, my God. Do you mean Jeff, my God, or do you mean Jeff, my God?
Jeff is her lord. Yeah.
Okay,
Has been
all right.
praying to you for years now. This conversation is
I've been
literally
praying to her
twisting my
too. It's this weird
insides.
cycle thing.
I cook my meat so rare it's practically alive. Yeah, I'd say more alive. I'm more of an alive person than a rotting person. I mean, rot is like, unless you're talking about maybe cheese.
No, I mean Jeff, my God.
Unless you're talking about maybe cheese, you're really getting into some gross territory. And rotting meat has, worms and stuff on it. I'm gonna move on to another question because I feel like this one. And then we'll get to the songs in just a second here. As we close out our stream, we're almost at the end here, man, which is shocking.
We got 17 minutes. We have Aha. We have.
We've got shit to do in just a little bit.
Do we have any more toasts? Did somebody give us a toast? I feel like somebody gave us a toast and we haven't toasted them yet. I could be wrong.
What did Allie want? Allie,
If somebody gives a toast in chat and we've forgotten,
JT Dubs.
Oh, JT Dubs.
JT
yes,
Dubs. And then Allie, what was the song you wanted? I can't remember. Did Allie give us a song? Pardon. I'm sorry. I can't remember. But I do have this for you. Another question. Yeah, we're both starting to get burpy and hiccupy.
Yeah.
I want a high school fave. A high school favorite.
High school fave, right? Okay.
Which
So we got two. We got Aha, and we've got that, and then we've got a toast. All right,
are you afraid of robots?
No, I welcome the Matrix and Skynet, everything. Cause
Really?
yeah.
Even in all of it.
Yes.
But and chat, are you afraid of robots?
Well, we'll see how we do with the next administration, but right now, I'm gonna turn this political because once again, as we all know, this is a Trump-based stream.
I think
we talk about that.
I think there's certain elements to the robot thing that are frightening.
Well, no, they are, but the thing is, I'm sort of like, I welcome my robot overlords if they'll save the planet
You're ready
from
to
destruction.
bow down.
If the robots go, oh, we need the planet on which to live, and so we're going to take immediate steps to solve that. I don't want to get too much into that, but yes, I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting a little sci-fi with it, actually, is what it is.
And I'm getting lost in my perfect.
No. The thing is,
I'm getting lost in my perfect.
I'll be clear.
fave.
But in a completely just sort of like objective thing, I'm not that afraid of AI. It's like it's like, well, okay, the worst case scenario, we create a new life form. It's great. That's amazing. If they judge us unwilling or unnecessary of. To have the planet go on, then it's up to us to prove. I'm sorry, I'm getting really, really weird, like comic booky, but I'm sort of like
I'm just lost.
But I'm like, no, we need to prove to the AI overlords that we are worthy of being here.
I'm
and
lost
so,
in my high school fave song, and we may have to like move to that pretty soon because I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, I'm really
You're doing
drunk
great!
And just like but I feel like I'm getting a little bit like crazy, like the guy in the movie, like in
Look, we know we're shit. Let the robots have it. I love how weirdly the robot themed into the bully conversation kind of perfectly with that.
I'm gonna be
exact
like
statement.
the crazy guy with the long hair who's living in the trailer saying,
Right.
"The robots, they know what we need." It's. But,
I'm more afraid of what automation will do to the workforce, but not robots specifically. It's true. I see those videos of robots like when they keep beating on them and stuff, and like kind of. Who is that? What are those videos with the robots where they're like fucking with them, but they're kind of doing it on purpose to like test them?
we could be in a post-scarcity society, though. The thing is,
Yes.
we actually could produce enough food and everything to support everybody. Everybody
God.
could have enough food and stuff. It's this idea that we have. It's like, no, you didn't earn this, so you don't get this, kind of the mentality that we all have that keeps everybody from making the world a better place and making it where we can all like survive and we can all actually have enough food to fucking eat. And so I'm okay with like robots taking over certain duties and things like that. And I said duty.
love
But
it.
anyway,
All right, so I have.
almost said I love this version of Jeff. Go off, sis.
So I'm gonna go with my high school favorite to be as obnoxious as humanly possible.
Oh God.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Can I do just the George Michael parts?
Yeah, for sure. Allie Clark, we've got.
Limp.
We're gonna go with Limp Bizkit Faith for the high school favorite. We've also got a Aha. Take on Me, and I'll tell you how we're gonna do this. You wanted to do karaoke, right?
But I'll dance as well. I
Well, no,
promise.
no, no.
Because
This
it
is
was
what
$50 fucking dollars.
This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dance. You're gonna do the karaoke. You dig?
Oh, I
Yeah.
dig. Yeah, yeah. Do you want me to dance to this one though?
You can do whatever. You can do whatever you want. I think I want you to share in this
Okay.
karaoke.
All right.
All right, you ready, guys?
Yes.
Old high school favorite, Faith by Limp Bizkit. Because I was like, oh, I could do something that I still like.
Mm-hmm.
There's tons of stuff. Anything off of Pinkerton, you know.
Oh my God, we did El
There's
Scorcho
so
once.
many high school-
By the
yeah,
way,
that was
at
great.
some point in the future, some random point in the future, have us do El Scorcho again because Jesus Christ, we killed
But
that.
this is going.
We had Carly
to
here,
be,
didn't we? Though.
Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah.
we need
totally.
Carly for that too.
This is going to be though. This is more honest. All right.
All
This
right.
is more honest high school fave. All right, let's do this, guys.
Well, I guess it could be nice.
I guess it could be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody's got a body like me. Nice before I give my heart away. And I know all the games you play, 'cause I play them too. And I need some time off of that emotion. Time to pick my heart up off the floor. No time's come to have devotion. It takes a strong man, baby, but I'll show you that door. 'Cause you gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. I know you're asking me to stay. Say please, please, please don't go away. 'Cause you give me the blues. Baby, you remind me all the words you say. Can't help but thinking yesterday. Another one time. Remember my rules. Before this river becomes an ocean. Pick my heart up off the floor. Love comes out without devotion. It takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you that door. 'Cause you gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. Get the fuck up. Turntables, bitches. Turntables.
It says mosh.
Turntables, you stupid fucking idiots. We moshing. We're moshing. We're moshing right now. Oh, Jesus. Fun! Gotta have fun! Gotta have fun! It says mosh! Fun!
In XP.
Fun! You fucking... with your...
Sorry.
Christ.
Sorry about that, everybody. Well, let's all calm the fuck down
What
for a second.
happened?
Let's everybody just calm the fuck down.
God.
Everybody settle down, all right?
On right now. Jesus.
Holy shit. Okay.
Good Lord. All right. Well, it's the ball should be next. It definitely would work. All right. Can
I want to say
we- My God.
you did like way better than you should have actually done at that. You made that.
Have you
work.
go with Nerdy Erdy? It was definitely that song that made you super anxious.
You
about
can't
your
hang out
thesis.
for 8 minutes, nerdy erdy. All right, I still love you. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Here we go.
I still love you.
Here is Take On Me karaoke. You want to? You should join, because I'm going to dance. This one goes out to
I'm
Tubby
gonna hook
T.
you guys
Dubs.
up, all right?
Thank you so much, Tubby. You guys are the best. Yeah, my scream is good. I've been working on my scream. I'm gonna relinquish
Holy
my
shit!
chair.
Yeah, you seriously actually.
That was like low-key scream too. That was controlled scream. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
was,
but
like,
the fact that
me
you're able
not
to do
even, like,
that,
pushing
I
it.
would have been coughing my ass off. Like, I'd be like,
Yeah. You guys would be nice. I love how like the weird way. Like, man, I loved that album. $3 bill, y'all, or whatever it was like. Yeah, $3 bill, y'all. Right? It was unbelievable. All right, here we go. Just hit.
Are you dancing?
I will be dancing in the background. Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna need to here. We have to set this up. This is Tubby T Dubs. Thank you for this. This is for you, buddy. And thank you for Allie Clark for the
fingers.
Letting me scream Faith. That was fantastic. Maybe I'll just put it on here and you guys can. What's better, here?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I mean, I don't know.
Where's my drink? Is it this one?
This is one of my go-tos.
I've never sang it before.
All right.
I just like it. So I thought I'd come in here and fuck it up. I used to love this video when I was little.
Talking away. I don't know what to say. Oh, talking away. Shit. I don't know what to say. I'll say it anyway. Today isn't my day to find you sighing away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, our odds and ends are like being stolen away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's so great to be safe and sorry. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two.
It's like ska before ska existed.
It was ska before ska.
I'm just skanking. Everyone's freaking out in chat about hitting that note.
He's amazing. I was in my new room.
A quick time for you. All the things that you say, yes, life, or just play more years away.
Got that 80s voice.
You're all the things I've got to remember, shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. I'll be gone in a day or two.
I am not a crook.
Take on me.
I don't know what's happening.
Take me on.
everybody, for joining us.
You have to know the exact moment on which to go into falsetto.
Yeah.
That's the trick. That's the trick. This is a trick.
She's a man, baby.
It's a magic trick. Thank you.
What do we
Thank
got?
you. I've seen
What do we have
Momo
with the 10
said.
from Allie?
Wait a minute.
One more open to chat ideas. What do you want?
Okay.
Jeff? One more song to close this out. What do you want, buddy?
Oh my
I love it,
God.
'cause I kind of want to sing.
All
I
right.
could dance just then.
Can you guys pick a Calvin
Jeff, you
song?
are a hero.
Calvin, no.
I
What
know.
do you want to sing right now? I want you to sing something then.
All right.
Okay, I'll
Bohemian Rhapsody.
We can do Bohemian Rhapsody, My Chemical
My
Romance.
Chemical Romance.
I can always do more Limp Bizkit now. It makes me think of Allie Clark says favorite song from high school.
Jesus, thank you, Tommy.
And I had a lot more of those. I could also do Brick by Ben Folds Vibes. We were talking about Ben Folds. El Scorch. Let's do El Scorcho. I think that's the
Oh,
one,
right, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's so the one.
I wish
We were talking
Carly-
about how much fun we had doing that one.
Carly, if you can get here in 30 seconds, you can join us.
I think she can. It's easy to get around in New York, right?
Lexi, you want to join us for the last song? Yeah, last song.
It's El Scorcho, but if you know it, join us.
God damn, you half Japanese girls. You do it to him every time.
Here we go. Allie, this is going to close it out for the night. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh, it's Weezer. Oh, yes, I know this.
Thank you so much, man.
Scorcho!
Rock and roll!
God damn you half Japanese girls. You do it to me every time. Oh, the redhead said you shred the cello. And I'm jello, baby. But you won't talk, won't look, won't think of me. I'm the epitome of public enemy. Why you wanna go and do me like that? Come down on the street and dance with me.
I'm a lot like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. I think I'd be good for you, and you be good for me. I asked you to go to the Green Day concert. You said you never heard of them. How cool is that? So I went to your room and read your diary, watching grunge leg drop New Jack through a press table. Then my heart started listening to Cho-Cho San. Fall in love all over again. I'm alive like you, so please, hello, I'm here,
I'm waiting.
I think I'll be good for you, and you'd be good for me.
How stupid is it? I can't talk about it. I gotta sing about it and make a record of. How stupid is it? Won't you give me a minute just to come to me and say hello? How
Stupid is it? For all I know you want me to, but maybe you just don't know what to do. Or maybe you're scared to say, I'm falling for you. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I wish I could get my head out of the sand, 'cause I think we'd make a good team. You would keep my fingernails clean.
But that's just a stupid dream that I won't realize, 'cause I can't even look in your eyes without shaking, and I ain't faking. I'll bring home the turkey if you'll bring home the bacon. I'm alive like you, so please, hello,
I'm here, I'm waiting.
Oh, I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me.
I'm alive like you.
I'm alive for you. And you've been good for me.
That song was my jam
Holy shit.
in high school. That was
That
exactly
felt good.
how I felt
That
romantically.
was the shit that I
That
needed
was
to take
exactly
musically
what I
over the
needed.
week.
For sure. It's unbelievable. Thank you so much, guys. That felt really good.
Jaw
Man,
13,
I
Tubby
used to
Dubs.
rock
Thanks, guys.
that song so hard. It just, some reason, encapsulated all of my failings with women at that time. Like, it's so crazy.
It's yeah.
I love it. I was about the Blue album. Guess I'm a couple years younger. Yeah, for sure. Dude, I was all about the Blue album too. Hey, take care, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Should we schedule another karaoke night for like April? Absolutely, dude. That was great.
Invite me this time.
Yeah, and Jeff will come. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. It has been an absolute pleasure. Jeff, anything you'd like to say before we leave?
I just want to say thank you guys for being here again. I love this. This honestly is a great experience for me. I hope it's a great
Always.
experience for you.
Never fail.
This is honestly like something that I just genuinely look forward to, and thank you all for being a part of it.
Yeah.
I love you all.
Never fails to be the highlight of my week. Thank you, everyone. We've said thank you a million times. Let's hit them with the song and hit them with the goodbyes. Take care, everyone. Shout outs again to everybody who donated, most especially Tubby T Dubs. You are the best, dude. Allie Clark as well. JT Dubs. Thank you so much. Jackie is my queen. The fat. Did we toast JT Dubs?
Did we? Well, real quickly, JT Dubs, that motherfucker.
JT
Let me tell you a story about JT Dubs. That guy was the first person who ever convinced me that I should be able to try to like pound my face into a tree like a woodpecker, and I should be able to sculpt wood that way. And I'll tell you what, the motherfucker was wrong
Dubs.
because it didn't work. And I'll tell you what, I had the cosmetic surgery bill to prove it.
JT Dubs, you are a beauty, a resonant member of this stream. He's one of the oldest members of this fucking chat at this point. I love your beard. I love your beer making skills. You're the greatest. Cheers to JT Dubs.
Cheers to
Thank you
JT Dubs.
much. There you go.
And cheers to all of
And
you
cheers
for
to
being
all
here.
of you fuckers. Jackie is my queen. The Fat President. Soat 86. Something I guess. Skelechairs. Nerdy Yurdy. Tommy said what? Entrapment. You guys are the best. Thank you again. And we'll see you. I'm gonna maybe stream tomorrow. Definitely stream on Wednesday. And of course we always have Jack and He's Dating Sims on Friday. And I think I will also attempt to do some Smash Brothers in the afternoon on Friday. Join us for that. And all the best, everyone.
I'm gonna say goodnight to my lady, Lindsay 42.
Lindsay, good night. I'm
Love you,
so
sweet.
happy you're still here, you know. Usually she has to, like,
She didn't have to
leave.
put up with all this shit, but she
All
did.
right. We're being drunk idiots staying on too long because we just love you guys so much. So have a good one, everyone.
Good night.
Let's play the song. Let's call it.
So make it one for my lady.
CockTails.
Woo! With Jeff and Holden. CockTails. Woo! With Jeff and Holden.
CockTails. Woo! With Jeff and
Holden making cocktails for you. Making you laugh. Making you blue. Why would you make them blue?
Why would you make them blue? CockTails. Woo!
With Jeff and Holden.